Maganda po no na nakikipag-interact ang ating mga students for tonight para at least mas maging energetic ang ating gabi kasi alam natin na medyo mahabang ating gabi for tonight kaya I hope na mag-stay ang ating mga students kasi alam ko aside sa knowledge na magigain nila, meron tayong mga surprises na inihanda para sa
Yes.
kanila. Ano-ano nga ba yun, Justin?
Of course, surprise nga siya. So, bibigyan mo namin kayo ng context kung ano ba talaga yung surprise na yun. So, maya-maya lamang malalaman nyo na kung ano ba talaga yung surprise na handa namin sa inyo for tonight. So, while waiting sa ating screen, ask ko lang, ano bang dinner ng each and every one of us dyan? Kumain na ba kayo and all? Kasi medyo, to be honest, magiging mahaba itong gabi natin for each and every one of us. So, we hope na nakapag-dinner na tayo. Di ba, Dan? Ikaw ba? Ano bang lagay mo dyan?
Yes, Justin, actually, before tayong makapag-start, nag-dinner na talaga ako, kumain ako, nagpakabusog ako dahil bukod sa mahaba-habang ang ating gabi for tonight, gusto ko rin maging energetic, kagaya na nangyayari yun, na I hope at yung ating mga participants is kung gaano tayo ka-energetic, is mahawa sila, kaya I highly encourage everyone na mag-comment po sa ating comment section para at least malaman natin kung ready na ba sila na ma-meet ang ating speaker for tonight kasi alam mo, Justin, ako, very much excited ako na ma-meet na nila ang ating speaker for tonight kasi parang masasabi ko, sobrang swerte ng ating mga participants kasi bukod nga sa libre na nakapag-join sila sa ating webinar is ang dami talaga nilang matututunan sa ating pogi-pogi na speaker for tonight. Tama ba, Justin?
Yes, hindi lang pogi, pero of course, full of knowledge and experience na din pagdating sa Forex trading. Kaya, abangan nyo talaga yan. So,
yes, tama ka dyan. Yes,
yes.
Justin.
So, I just want to remind everyone na if you have a laptop or you can use your laptop for joining our Zoom so you can experience the webinar in a more wide view so you can understand our lesson for tonight instead of using your phone. Pero if you don't have an available laptop for tonight, it is okay naman. So, Dan?
Yes, tama ka dyan, Justin. But now, I want you all to introduce, I want to introduce all of you rather, our global sales manager from ACY Securities. Please welcome the one and only Sir Lenny Waugisala.
Hi traders, Lenny here from ACY Securities. I wanted to welcome you all to this evening's webinar hosted by Limitless PH. Recently, ACY Securities and Limitless PH have formed a partnership to bring both education and a reliable, cost-competitive trading platform to our traders across the Philippines. I wanted to give you all a brief rundown on ACY Securities' history and products before Tariq takes over with this evening's content. Recently, ACY Securities celebrated their 11-year anniversary, providing traders across the globe with our financial services and trading products. We have a series of offices located in Sydney, Australia, which is also our head office, including offices in Manila, Jordan, Taiwan, Egypt, with further plans to open up offices in Vietnam and Dubai. Now, we like to pride ourselves on our trading conditions brought by fast execution speeds, which are delivered by our top tier liquidity providers to ensure all our traders have the best conditions possible. We also offer an array of trading account types to cater for the many different trading styles and the many different trading needs in which individual traders have. So first and foremost, we have our standard account, which is simply a spread with no commission. It is our most basic entry level account in which we offer. Followed by that, we have our Pro Zero account, which is our raw spread account offering, which entails a $6 round trip commission per standard lot. This Pro Zero account is our most popular account offering amongst what I'm currently going through at the moment. And finally, we have our Bespoke account, which is our most premium cost competitive account, as it offers raw spreads as well as a $5 round trip commission per one standard lot. This account type also comes equipped with a personal account manager as well as access to our private Telegram trading feed channel. Now, all our clients that come aboard will have access to the ACY Client Cloud, where you'll be able to find further training and education. We have an array of deposit and withdrawal methods such as Dragon Pay, Squirrel, NetTeller, StickPay, Perfect Money, bank transfer, as well as credit card and debit card deposit methods. We also offer a unique leveling system which allows our traders to earn rebates on their personal trading volume. So the more volume you put through, if you reach the specific tiers throughout the volume requirements, then again, you will earn a rebate direct to your trading account. Now also, traders of ACY Securities will be able to take part in our most exciting event of the year, being our 2022 Trading Comp, also known as the Pip Hunter Trading Contest. The contest is based on our unique MMR ranking system, where traders will earn their rank based on a series of criteria including profit and loss, drawdown, win rate, Sharpe ratio, Karma ratio, as well as standard deviation. There will be 50 winners who will take share of a $75,000 bonus, and this is a great way for you to compete with our best traders and see how you can rank over the 6-month period. Any trader with a live funded ACY Securities trading account will have the ability to join in on the Trading Cup contest. Now, we hope to see some high-ranking students of Limitless PH throughout the contest, given the quality of content and material supplied by Limitless's head coach, Tariq. I hope I've provided you all with some valuable insight in relation to who ACY Security is as a company, as well as a few of the many products in which we have to offer. For now, I'm going to leave you in the hands of Tariq to let the learning begin. I wish you all a successful trading journey. Until next time, good night.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Lenny Babisala, the Global Sales Manager of ACY Securities, for your message to all our aspiring traders here in the Philippines. And nabanggit nga namin, Justin, po kanina na meron tayong mga prizes for tonight. Of course, dahil nga naka-join kayo ng ating webinar for free, of course, makaka-receive din kayo ng ating free trading ebook. Ayan, tama-tama para sa ating mga aspiring traders na gusto pa mas matuto about Forex trading. And ano pa ba ang ating mga iba pang prizes, Justin? Meron tayong yung pinahanda natin kanina, tama ba?
Okay, so ito na nga ang sinasabi nating surprises. So, ang Limitless PH Trading Academy ay magbibigay, or hindi mo nagbibigay, magre-reward sa mga nagagalingan nating attendees ng worth 500 and 1,000 worth of GCash. So, kung sino man po ang makakasagot or makakasagot sa mga questions na itatanong sa atin ni Coach T. So, stay tuned for that. And, of course, i-ready ng ating mga GCash account number. And, of course, ang mga tamang sagot. Ayun. So,
yes, tama ka dyan, Justin. Kaya pwede lang tayo sumali para manalo din tayo ng pa-GCash prizes ni Coach T. Kaso hindi talaga pwede. Kaya I hope everyone na maging interactive at maging palasagot po tayo mamaya pag nag-start na si Coach T. Kasi ito na nga, naka-join kayo ng webinar for free and mali nyo kayo pa mag-uwi ng 500 pesos. And of course, ang ating 1,000 pesos. Di ba, nag-join ka for free, nag-gain ka ng knowledge, nag-gain ka pa ng GCash sa account mo, di ba, pang merienda na din, or kung ano man sa nipang gagawin, pang-load. Ayan, tamang-tama. And of course, ang ating last but definitely not the least na pasabog for tonight, ang ating free $50 trading bonus para sa mga mag-start na mag-open ng account kay ACY. Ayan, I hope na after this webinar, lahat po ng ating mga students for tonight is makapag-create ng account kay ACY para ma-receive nyo ang ating $50 trading bonus. Kasi once you get approved by ACY, so ito, magbibigay na tayo ng konting details lang naman. You just need to sign up for ACY account, and then you just need to upload your valid ID, and once you get approved by ACY, makaka-receive na kayo ng ating mataginting na $50
Yes.
trading bonus. Ayan, tamang-tamang pampuhunan, di ba, Justin?
Yes. So after this webinar, maybe we can talk more about what ACY and Limitless each offers with regards to Forex, just like what Dan have said. We offer live accounts, and we encourage everyone to, of course, sign up and create a live account. It is free and just in a valid ID, just like what Dan have said. And of course, if you are free and you want to have proper education or knowledge about ECY, you can visit us here in our newly office here located at Dan. Where are we located?
Yes, we are located here at 7th Avenue, 32nd Street, Trade and Financial Tower Building here in BGC Taguig. Ayan po, meron po sa inyo mga taga Metro Manila o malapit lang na lugar dito sa BGC. You can set an appointment para makavisit po dito sa ating office, and kami we are very welcome na makapag-accommodate ng ating clients kasi syempre gusto din namin kayo ma-meet in person. Tama ba, Justin?
Yes, of course. You're welcome naman ang everyone, and we are pleased to have you here in our office here in BGC. So Dan?
Yeah, so at this juncture, syempre, hindi naman natin papalampasin ng gabing ito na hindi natin nakita ang ating mga students for tonight. Kaya I request everyone to please open their cameras for our photo opportunity. Ayan. If ever naman po na may hindi po comfy na mag-open ng camera, ayan, no worries po. And doon lang po tayo sa mga pwede mag-open ng cameras para sa ating photo opportunity. Para naman meron tayong memories. Yes, memories. Ayan, I highly encourage po na mag-open ng cameras ang ating mga participants for tonight. Ayan, mag-open po tayo ng camera para sa ating photo opportunity.
Huwag na po kayong nahiya. Mag-open na po kayo ng camera.
Ayan, wag po tayo mahiya mga students for tonight kasi para lang tayo ditong magkakaklase, no? Para lang tayo nasa isang classroom, ayan, online class. Ayan, I hope everyone po is mag-open ng kanilang cameras. Ayan, parang shy type kaya ang ating mga students for tonight. But Justin.
Medyo dahil nahihiya sila mag-open ng camera. Huwag na po kayong mahiya. Kami lang ito.
Yes, alam mo, sabi ni Madam Mercy, kumakain po, sorry, kagaya din ni Sir Rommel, my laptop's camera is not working. No worries, sir. Di po ma-open. Sorry, naka-disable, sir. Cannot open my camera. Ayan. So sad naman. Di tayo nagkakakita-kita. But okay lang po yan. Ang mahalaga, makapag-join kayo ng webinar until the end of this session. Ayan. So, at this juncture, before we move on to our webinar session, I have at least 3 questions sa ating mga students. Sino ba dito ang beginner or ang may experience na sa Forex trading? Ayan, just comment in our comment section para malaman po natin kung sino po dito yung pa lamang or meron ng experience about Forex trading. Ayan.
Ayan, we have
meron na po tayong webinar poll.
In our Zoom, you can answer that para malaman natin ang mga experience ng bawat isa. Ayan. Merong sumagot ng both. Merong no experience at all.
Ayan, para saan ba ang ating poll for tonight, Justin? Ano bang matutulong nitong poll, itong webinar poll?
Of course, this poll will serve as a guidance for our Coach T kung gaano ba kadaming information na ilalabas niya para malaman niya kung may experience na ba yung ating mga students for tonight. So, yun. So, mostly,
Yes, tama ka dyan, Justin.
parang
Kasi
mga,
alam mo, yes, para sa mga beginners, tamang-tama po na nag-join po kayo for tonight's webinar kasi this will be your introductory towards to your journey in Forex trading. And of course, sa mga meron namang experience sa Forex trading, this will serve as your refresher, ika nga, di ba, Justin?
yes. So, sabi ni Ma'am Mercy Jury dito, meron nilang isang account from First Metro. Wow. So, ano bang
Yan, sabi ni Madam Nalinda Levista, zero knowledge po. Ayan, okay lang po yan, Ma'am Melinda, kasi para sa inyo pong mga beginners ang ating webinar for tonight. Kaya, ayan, ulit-ulit ko talaga sinasabi mula pa nung nag-start tayo na I hope mag-stay po tayo until the end of this webinar para at least if meron po kayong mga questions, personal inquiries kay Coach T, is masasagot niya po at the end of this webinar, di ba, Justin?
Yes.
Kasi syempre, meron tayong mga questions na bigla-biglang natin na iisip na pwede nating maitanong kay Coach T dahil ito na, nandito na tayo. So this is the perfect time para ask tayo ng question kay Coach T. Of course, for our second question, what made you interested in tonight's webinar? Ayan, ako kasi very curious ako, bakit kaya nag-register ang ating mga participants for tonight? Anong udyok sa kanila para mag-register, para mag-fill out ng ating registration form, di ba, Justin?
Yes. So, ako, ang nagre-register kung akong student, feel ko, bilang student, gusto ko talaga yung knowledge na, alam mo yun, yung hindi mahirap intindihin as a beginner, yung yun, beginner-friendly na webinar, ang gusto ko, yun, personally. Ikaw ba, Dan?
If I were a student, syempre, bukod nga sa free siya na webinar, gusto ko kasi magkaroon ako ng passive income, which is ito nga yung Forex trading, yung isang nakikita ko na pwede kong maging isang source of income para at least yung aking active income is ma-set aside ko para yung magagamit ko sa panggastos ko araw-araw is yung passive income. So, ayun po yung aking reason kung bakit ako into Forex trading. Then of course, ang ating last question before heading on our session, what are your expectations for tonight's webinar? Ayan, gusto ko po marinig ang ating mga students or mabasa yung kanilang mga expectation for tonight para at least alam natin ano ba yung na-expect nila coming from us, di ba, Justin?
Yes. So, Dan, nakita ko dito, ang cute ng comment ni Ma'am Melinda. Sabi niya, ang reason daw niya for registering in our webinar is, retiring soon daw siya and she needs to have a source of income. So, di ba, kahit na magre-retire na si Ma'am, she still wants to secure her money in Forex trading. So, that's a nice thing, Ma'am. Good job.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Justin. And of course, hindi lang naman to para sa mga magre-retired na or kung sino man. Ito po yung sa mga gusto nating, sa mga gustong client natin na kumita ng passive income. So ayun na nga, huwag na nating patagalin. Without further ado, let me introduce to you our speaker for tonight. He is definitely ready to share his knowledge about Forex. Please welcome the trader, economist, entrepreneur, and the head coach of Limitless PH Trading Academy, Coach Tarik Gutierrez Tensuan.
Alright. Okay, sige. Let me just, hinahan ko lang itong music natin. Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. There's not a lot of us tonight. Very small but quality group. I hope everyone would be learning something from me tonight, and I hope na isa pa sa palagi kong pinagdadasal, sana kayanin natin yung oras. Wait lang, hold on. Sorry. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Just a little bit of technical difficulty kasi nasa kabilang room lang sila Dan. Nagkakaroon ng echoing and I just needed to make sure na hindi tayo magkakaroon ng interruption all along. First of all, gusto ko lang po i-acknowledge lahat ng mga kasama natin dito. Unang-una, yung aking matagal nang naging estudyante na si Vanessa. Magandang gabi sa iyo, Vanessa. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of you guys also went to the office here. Binisita kami. I think si Miss Sherlyn Tordedo yata. So unfortunately, I wasn't in the office when you were here. And I heard that, yeah, you came here. So para sa mga nasa Metro Manila, para sa mga nandito sa within, malapit lang yung area nyo, you guys can definitely go ahead and visit us here in our office. Hi, Vanessa. Good evening. So you guys can definitely... Okay ba yung mic ko? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay naman, di ba? Loud and clear? Medyo bothered lang ako. Okay. Okay, so again, para doon sa mga nasa Metro Manila, if you're kind of near, you know, medyo nalilito ko na doon yung camera nga pala. So you guys can visit us here at Trade and Financial Markets, Trade and Financial Building. Yung pangalan po nitong building na to, just in the heart of BGC, near High Street. So if you want to visit us, gusto nyo kaming i-check dito, gusto nyo kasi meron din kaming mga in-person classes pala, by the way. We haven't really officially started that yet, pero that's the plan, no? That's the official plan, the reason why we took advantage or we went ahead and get an office. Kasi nga po, we wanted to also do some classes in person. Yun na nga, no? So yung mga nandito, thanks Coach Shari, glad to see you here tonight. I'm glad to see you here, Miss Sherlyn. Hopefully na accommodate ka ng maayos dito sa opisina. So napansin mo naman siguro we don't have a lot of you know, what do you call this, furnitures yet in the office kasi bagong-bago lang talaga, like 1 month pa lang kami dito. And also that's one of the reasons why I will tell you that from time to time I would have to turn off my camera para hindi na kumain pa ng internet. Dahil ang gamit lang po namin dito, alam niyo naman, pagkakalipat mo lang ng isang opisina, especially pagka from bare yung office, wala kayong internet connection, it's gonna take some time. No? 45 days minsan inaabot bago magkaroon ng internet connection. So I tried to contact all, you know, the service providers, Globe, Eastern, talagang matagal sila mag-asikaso. And then, I totally understand. Siguro, nililinyahan pa nila yung packet dito kasi nasa 19th floor kami. So we're just using a signal-based internet connection tonight. So I hope you guys won't what do you call this, sana hindi nyo masamain or hindi nyo don't be discouraged kung mapuputol-putol yung internet connection ko. Pinaunahan ko lang kayo as early as now because, you know, we're having that little bit of trouble here. Yeah, like I said, we're using a signal-based internet connection because hindi pa kami nai-install ng broadband and ng fiber. But it's gonna happen anytime soon. But yeah, you know, 3 of us, Justine and Dan, yung nag-host kanina, nandito kami sa office ngayon. We're sharing the same internet. So, well, ako, naka-mobile data na ako actually. So, hopefully, we will run smoothly. And I also want to acknowledge you guys na mga nandito ngayon, especially yung mga supposedly nandito kahapon. Thank you very much sa pag-intindi. That was like the first time that we had to postpone a webinar. Talaga nagkaroon lang po ako ng matinding emergency and I'm really, really sorry. And thank you so much for still being here. Because of that, that's my way of saying thank you. Meron akong regalo sa inyo mamaya. Now, natanong na yung mga dapat itanong na question na kayo nila Dan kanina about your location, yung inyong interest, yung level of experience in trading. Why don't you just start typing ganito na lang, no, para magkatulungan tayo kasi I want to be as much as possible direct to the point. Ganyan naman ako. I try to convert. Obviously, majority of you guys are here. The majority of you guys here are actually beginners. Kaya nga to beginner's guide to Forex trading. So obviously, I'm expecting, if not 90, siguro mga 80% dito talagang beginners. So I do understand that you want me, or you need me, to speak like a beginner. And definitely, I'll try my best to do that. But you have to understand that, you know, 2 hours, even 3 hours, even 1 full day is not enough para mapag-aralan nyo lahat. So siguro, I'll just try my best para ma-simplify yung mga information na kailangan nyong malaman to start Forex trading. Now, if you don't mind, meron lang akong question, no? Pwede nyo bang i-type sa chat box kung ano yung reason kung bakit kayo naging interesado sa Forex trading. Number 1. Number 2, what are you expecting to learn tonight? Okay, again, number 1, reason why you are here, basically. And 2, expected learning. Ganun na lang. What are you expecting to learn from me tonight? Sige. And while you guys are doing direct to the point, si Sir, I want to earn money. Yes, of course, lahat naman tayo, di ba? Meron pala dito si si Miss Lolita Sara. She's been attending in the past. Danilo, Sir Danilo Herrera nandito rin. He's been attending in the past. Welcome here. Balik ko na ulit yung camera ko. Yeah. So, ito, we are in the 19th floor and magandang view actually, lalo na sa gabi. Kaya lang nagre-reflect kasi medyo two-way mirror kasi ito. So, nagre-reflect yung parang ayun sila, nakikita yun sa kabilang room. Okay. So, financial stability, knowledge, passive income, to know the basics and learn from real professionals, another source of income, another basket for investment, in-depth learning, reason want to additional income, okay, to learn about Forex, I want to earn money. So no, don't get me wrong, I'm not asking this just for random reasons. No, I'm asking this because I want to set your expectations properly. Okay, so why? If you know the history of Limitless PH, we started in 2018. In fact, we're almost celebrating our 5th year anniversary next week. Hindi aabot yung office. Mag-opening na kami for next week na anniversary. Kaya lang, hindi aabutin. Medyo marami pang kulang dito. But yeah, we'll definitely do our soft opening. Invited po kayo lahat. Kung nandito lang kayo sa Metro Manila, you guys can come over. Okay, so if you know the history of Limitless PH, the reason why we came into fruition is because we really wanted to fight the scam movements, especially nung mga panahon na 2017, 2016, napakarami mga companies, I call them companies, na naglabasan dyan sa Visayas at Mindanao area. And of course, because of that, nagkaroon ng I'd say misconception about trading. So hindi mo na malaman kung ano ba yung scam at ano yung legit, di ba? But this is what I'm going to tell you right now. Forex trading is really profitable. But you have to spend a lot of time, especially kung ikaw mismo yung magte-trade, you have to spend a lot of time studying it because, it's a lifelong skill. It's a lifelong, the knowledge itself will be lifelong. The skill will be lifelong, and you can always make money from the markets as long as you already know what you're doing. So what made me decide, or let's just say that the reason why I wanted to ask you guys regarding your expectations is because hindi po ito one day millionaire, ha. Hindi po ito kagaya ng mga power or we're not, I'm not against any of that. I'm not against that, pero hindi po kami Limitless PH. If you know Limitless PH, we are all about the realities. We are all about building real traders, hindi yung puro hype up lang. So Forex trading, it can make you rich, but it's not that quick na nagawa mo kinabukasan or next year naka-Lamborghini ka na, no? But I guess the best part about Forex trading is that hindi naman kasi ito sobrang time consuming eh. The only time that you'd have to spend a lot of time, the only time that you have to, so the only time na medyo malaking oras yung kakainin sa'yo is when you are just starting. Kasi nag-aaral ka pa lang eh, no? You have to spend some time trying to learn it. But when you already learn how the markets work, it will be very, very easy for us to or for you rather to be able to make consistent returns or gain consistent returns in Forex trading. Now, ulitin ko lang po, there are two types of investments, and I guess that was already asked earlier during the poll. May passive at saka may active. So Forex trading, for the most part, it is passive. It is active because you are the one actually trading for yourself. Pag sinabi mo kasing passive, yun yung talaga naglagay ka lang ng pera and then it's gonna make money for you. Forex trading, in itself is active. So you have to participate. So meron naman mga passive options. Later, probably we'll discuss that. But for the most part, we also encourage all of our members, all of our members of the community not to engage in just passive trading. Kasi may mga option naman na passive, but you also have to understand what at least Forex trading is before you start doing the passive way. Kasi para mas ma-manage mo yung expectations mo. So yeah, that's the reason why I asked, no? Kasi nga marami kasing I'd say fallacy or misconception, misunderstanding about Forex trading, and that includes yun na nga kasi dumami po kasi yung naglabasan ng mga scam dito, di ba? Nagpapa-invest tapos maglalagay ka lang ng pera mo, maglalago siya, and ang ginagawa nilang pang front is they're trading Forex. So I hate to break it to you, Forex is not like that, no? Yes, you can have guaranteed profits every month. Let's say may 5%, 10%, 20%, depende kung gaano kang kagaling, of course. But it's not always gonna be the same, and it's not always actually, tanggalin mo yung word na guaranteed. Kasi nga, trading is, ganito yan eh. In anything that you do, so we have what we call the general law in investments. Can anybody tell me what is the general law in investing? Ano yung number one na batas pagdating sa pag-i-invest? Can anyone tell me? Ano yung number one universal law in investing? Build confidence in the learnings that we will acquire from the webinar before joining the trading. Buy low, sell high. Well, yes, that is very specific and that is correct naman po. Pero what I'm saying is, ganito na lang. Sige. With regards to the risk that you're taking and the returns that you're expecting, ano yung connection niya? What's the relationship between the risk and the returns here? Invest only what you can afford. That is also true. Risk what you can afford to lose. That is also true. Absolutely. Ano pa yung isa? Invest only what you can afford to lose in trading. Yes, tama naman po lahat yan. But there's one general law in investing. Not only in trading, I'm talking about investing. What is the general law? So I'm gonna tell it to you guys para mabilis tayo. So risk is equals the reward. So the higher the risk, the higher the reward. The lower the risk, the lower the reward. So palagi pong may kaakibat. So if you want higher risk, mabalik rin lang natin, reward equals to risk. So there's no such thing as low risk, high reward. I mean, meron man yan, mga chamba-chamba na investment lang, then that can happen. Don't get me wrong, unicorn investments, in fact, ako mismo, I did a lot of investments in cryptocurrency. Long-term investment naman yun. The time when, Bitcoin was starting and all that. I made a lot of profits in investing in cryptocurrency. But before I even fully understood what cryptocurrency was. So I did a lot of investments in NFTs, iba-iba. And I made a lot of profits. And merong mga ganun, no? Maliit lang yung risk mo, but the reward is high pag natsambahan mo when you get the timing. Anyway, investing is all about timing anyway. It's all about being able to buy at the right time. Naniniwala ba kayo doon? Hindi lang to sa Forex, ha? Nag-invest ka sa property, nag-invest ka sa bahay, sa condominium. It's all about being able to buy at the right time. Yung sell at the right time, yes, nandun na rin yan. Pero the first goal is to be able to buy at the right time. So what we will do is, especially if you engage into more deeper Forex trading with me, we will try to better your chances in being able to invest in the right time. Now, let me start sharing my screen para dire-diretso na tayo kasi I don't want to go over time tonight. And there's only a very few of us, no? Wag kayong mahiya. Let's just make it a sort of like a very interactive webinar, no? Para you guys can ask questions, well, normally I would not encourage anyone to start typing a lot of questions, especially kung unrelated while I'm discussing para hindi maputol. Pero sige lang, ipunin niyo lang yung mga questions niyo and I'll try to answer them at the right time. So, simulan natin. So, beginner's guide to Forex trading. I'll just turn off my camera again para makatulong sa pagbabawas ng bandwidth. Kasi nga, hindi naman kinong kagandahan yung internet connection na ginagamit namin dito. As of the moment. Okay. So, wait lang. Can you guys, narinig ba yun? Okay, narinig mo pala. So, Beginner's Guide to Forex Trading, a free learning session on trading the global markets presented to you by Limitless PH, of course, sponsored by our broker, ACY Securities. Vanessa, kailangan bibisita rito sa opisina pala. I thought you were gonna visit over. You were gonna come over. Dito lang sa BGC. Okay, so I don't know what made you guys really sa soft opening. Sige, I'll discuss that. Hindi pa talaga ako, alam mo, ang hirap kasi, alam mo naman, pag kumukuha ka ng negosyo, pag nagtatayo ka ng office, lalo na dito sa Makati, BGC, grabe, ang daming pagdadaanan eh. Ayoko na magsalita na kung ano pa, no? Politika eh. Pero, you know, it's really, really hard to secure all the necessary documents and permits. Buti na lang may tao akong gumagawa nun. Pero still, you know, it was still a challenge. But you know, we're complete right now. Kompleto na kami sa mga documentation, BIR, mayor's permit, CPI matagal na. Anyway, so we'll try to take my team with me. All right, good. Okay, so meron po akong isang estudyante, and this is the story that I keep on telling other people. This is one of my students. Actually, Vanessa, kilala mo to eh. So this has been probably in your batch pa. He doesn't want to be named. So a lot of our Facebook followers really became interested in attending our webinars because of this. So we had to post this guy, but hindi namin siya pinangalanan. He's been trading for quite a while. He's been losing a lot of money. But then, you know, there was one time, in 1 month, nag-deposit lang siya ng nasa 99,000 pesos, so $1,800 dollars. And in 1 month, he was able to turn that into 1.6 million pesos or 29,000 USD. That is something that is rare, no? It's not patayin ko muna yung ano guys. Patayin ko lang muna yung notification. Please. Patayin ko lang muna yung notification kasi tunog yung ating Telegram. And by the way, the reason why our Telegram is open kasi po ipapakita ko sa inyo mamaya yung ating Telegram. Oh, speaking of which, sige, I'll show it to you right now para pwede ko nang i-close. So, we have our online community on Telegram. So, dito po kami nag-share ng information, knowledge, and you know, stuff like that. And this is where we talk about the markets and share each other's information. Kasi nga, this is a community, so it's not just supposed to be me. It's supposed to be all the members of the community. It's also supposed to be all the members of our Limitless page community na nagsishare ng information, especially from beginners to you know, to advance or yung ating mga matatagal ng traders. Nakakatulong din sila sa mga newbies natin. So we have that, and that is something that you can also be a part of pag kayo ay naging VIP. I'll discuss that later on. Sige, close ko na lang muna yung Telegram para hindi siya tunog. So, actually, I wanted to share something, and this is something that I also posted on our Facebook page. So I was talking about, alam nyo, timing din yung timing din kasi yung ngayong araw na to. So kanina I was talking about, sino nag-trade ngayon? Sino nag-trade ngayon? Did anybody trade today? Mapa demo account man yan or live account? Meron ba nag-trade ngayon ng Forex? And can you tell me what trade you took? Anong currency pair? Yep, me. What did you take? Anong trade yan? Meron ako nabasa kanina, sabi niya, he's been trading pero inconsistent. Did you actually take any trade today? So I was talking about this earlier today. We were supposed to have a live session. Kaya lang, you know, we had to move. We were supposed to have live trading tonight because of a lot of news. You know, there's a lot of news tonight. If you can see that right here. So puro mga mga interest rate decision. Mamaya di-discuss ko to, wag muna kayo magpalunod masyado. So maraming interest rate decisions tonight, and merong two surprising movements na nangyari. If you're familiar with the Bank of England, you know, they're the central bank in UK, of course, and if you're familiar with the Swiss National Bank, so central bank ng Switzerland, they did not meet the expected interest rate decision, and this is something that's going to fall within the fundamental analysis. By the way, I'm going to tell it to you. I'm going to tell that to you guys later on. Dahan-dahanin lang natin, baka malunod yung mga beginners kasi. Okay, so anyway, the reason why I'm saying this is because tonight was really well, it was profitable for a lot of traders, but it was also hell for a lot of traders. Kasi nga, the expectation did not really happen. So, yung interest rate hike nung dalawang bansa na binanggit ko kanina, they did not live up to that expectation. So, GBP, if you notice, it went down really hard. Swiss franc also, if you notice, it went down really hard. So this is, by the way, this is the platform that we're using to trade. Ang tawag po dito ay MT4 or MetaTrader 4. We're gonna go into a much simpler view para hindi kayo malito kasi napakaraming mga indicators dyan. Nakakalito naman kasi sobrang dami, di ba? So I'll open, let's go to GBP USD. Mamaya kasi, excited ako i-discuss to, kaya lang mamaya pa kasi. So, sige, may matututunan kayo napaka-importanting bagay sa akin ngayong gabi. I guarantee you. And this is about the central bank's decision and how does that affect the currency. Actually, we traded this. Ako tinrade ko dun sa live account with copy trading and we made a little bit of profits. Itong mga movements na to, we sort of anticipated that. No? Yung pagbaba ng CHF, pagbaba ng GBP, actually most GBP, all GBP pairs, we sort of anticipated that as I mentioned here. Kasi nga, hindi nga nag-match yung expectation versus the reality ng actual interest rate decisions. So yeah, anyway, I don't wanna bore you guys out, especially yung mga sobrang beginners talaga. Baka mamaya nadjago na sila sa mga terms na ginagamit ko. I'll try to be more beginner friendly later on. So yeah, if you traded today and you made some profits, AUD, NCD, GBP USD, did you sell GBP USD, Mary Jane, or did you buy it? Anong trade mo sa GBP USD? And what was that decision making? I mean, what was that about? Why did you decide to take that trade? Kasi alam mo, ganun lang naman, no? When you start trading, especially, nag-sell ka. So, ang laki ng naging profit mo, di ba? Kasi kita-kita naman natin. Actually, later, let's try to do a little bit of live trading. Medyo mabagal yung movement ngayon. Naglabasan na kasi yung mga news eh. Kasi na-excite kasi ako. Kaya pabalik-balik ko sa MT4. Alam ko naman yun ang gusto nyo matutunan. At the end of the day, gusto nyo malaman yung selling and buying, di ba? Huwag tayo magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Anyway, so Warren Buffett said, the best investment that you can ever make is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you will earn. And this is absolutely true without a shadow of a doubt. So the reason why I'm saying this and the reason why I'm showing this is because, marami kasing tao gusto nila pera-pera kaagad or profit-profit kaagad. No, you really have to spend some time learning it first. The profits will come later. Diba? Kaya nga sa learn, alisin mo yung L, naging earn na. So, yeah, you just have to spend some time learning it. Maganda tayo dito. Siguro naman, na-introduce na ako ng maayos kanina. Hindi na pagdadaanan yung introduction ko ulit. So I was an OFW for quite some time. Baka kasi akala nyo, pinanganak akong trader kaagad. So I was an OFW. I did a little bit of business here and there. To cut the story short, I went into trading and yeah, I started to build a community of Filipino traders. Nagkaroon tayo ng mga talks all around the Philippines and also around the globe. Nagkaroon tayo ng talks sa Malaysia, USA, and yun pa lang so far. Wala pa tayong invitation. But yeah, we used to just go around the Philippines and teach people, especially before the pandemic. Kaya lang nag-switch kami ng full online learning nung nag-pandemic. And it's very useful to us kasi kami, as much as possible, we don't want the traders or we don't want the students to pay anything. Di ba, kung papansinin nyo yung mga online, yung mga school dito sa Pilipinas, tingnan mo, kung naka-attend na kayo ng mga ibang seminar, yung mga trading school, di ba, lalaki ng bayad? Di ba? I mean, that's okay kasi that's part of their business, di ba? That's part of their strategy. Kailangan nilang magbenta ng training kasi training program nga, di ba? And may expenses din naman yan. Siyempre, business yan eh. Kami, as much as possible, we don't want to charge anything. Papangunahan ko na kayo. We don't really charge anything in Limitless PH. And for us to maintain that, we have to go through partnership with the broker, and we also have to, as much as possible, minimize the cost. Meaning hindi kami pwedeng punta sa mga iba-ibang lugar at mag-spend ng malaki kasi mapupunta yon sa, alam niyo naman how business goes, di ba? The more you spend, the more you put that into the customers or the consumers. And again, we don't want to charge anything. So we ventured into full online. Kaya nga, ito na nga, nagkaroon na tayo ng office, we can go back to in-person training. Pero as of the moment, ang mga in-person training natin, dito pa lang muna sa opisina. Hindi pa natin kayang punta muna sa iba-ibang lugar kasi sobrang busy pa rin. Limitless PH Trading Academy is a community for Filipino traders, and just in 2022, by brokertested.com, you can actually check this out. Baka sabihin nyo, gumagawa lang ako ng kwento. So we were ranked as one of the top leading Forex academies in the Philippines. So ito yung website, brokertested.com. You guys can check it out kung gusto nyo masigurado. So yeah, we are, I think, top 4 yata or top 5. I'm not sure. But yeah, we went in there. And yeah, of course, it's a humbling experience for me. I never asked for anything like this kasi nga I just wanted to build a community. Again, Limitless PH is all about the community of traders. But of course, we also have the business requirements and business documents, if you may. Kasi nga meron na tayong, well, matagal na naman tayong may documents, pero yung iba pag meron kayo ng opisina, di ba? Although hindi naman tayo nagre-resibo, pero kailangan may BIR, di ba? Kailangan kompleto yung mga yan. So this is our office in BGC. So ito po yung address natin. Again, if you want to visit us, just send us a message first on Facebook para po nakaschedule. Kasi po, especially yung mga employees po natin dito, as of the moment, we're doing 5 days a week. Pero yung mga staff ko kasi, meron kasi kami bisita from Australia, yung sa broker side, yung CEO nandito ng ACY, and the global sales manager, yung nagsalita kanina si Lenny. So they're here, kaya we're being in the office 5 days a week. Pero when they leave again, remote po ang setup namin. Kasi ayoko naman pahirapan din yung mga staff na pumunta sa office palagi kahit ang traffic. So hindi naman fully remote. No? Sa hybrid kami, like 3 times a week na sa office, minsan 4 times, and the other times are work from home. So you have to send us a message sa aming Facebook page, or yung mag-text kayo dun sa mga number na kumontak sa inyo if you want to visit us para ma-schedule natin. At di natin kaya mag-accommodate ng sobrang daming bisita, so you have to really schedule your visit. So Limitless PH community, like I said, no, for the longest time, we've been doing online. Right now, we're gonna do online and in-person training. Kasi may mga nagre-request na, no? Matagal nang nire-request talaga na magkaroon ng in-person training. So finally, ito na nga. Anyway, so these are the most common investment options. So guys, I'm not gonna ask you all to write this all down. No? Medyo matatagal lang kayo magsulat. These are the most common investment options that is readily available for you and me here in the Philippines, di ba? So meron dyang passive investment, merong active investment, meron din namang hybrid or both passive and active. So again, take a picture nyo na lang or screenshot nyo. May I ask, sino ba dito ang merong investment sa life insurance, VUL? I'm hoping na majority. Si Vanessa, of course, yeah, you're diba? You're selling it. Meron ba sa inyong mga VI dito bukod kay Vanessa? You can promote. Go ahead. Promote niyo yung mga contact details nyo. Maybe someone would like to invest in in life insurance plus investment. Go ahead, i-promote niyo yung mga company nyo. So ako meron akong dalawa. Actually, meron ako sa ProLife and meron din ako sa PhilAm BPI. So, what is VUL? So, VUL is essentially, ganito gagawin ko. No? Let's just black out the others first. Okay. So, VUL is essentially, hindi, wag na nga, tatagal pa yan eh. So, VUL is essentially a investment plus life insurance. So, there is a certain time or certain period of time before you can sort of activate the maturity of your... Sabihin nyo guys pala, by the way, kung masyadong malakas yung background music natin, nahinaan ko. So, there is a certain, you have to start paying or, maghuhulog ka na doon sa monthly na kailangan mo bayaran for the life insurance. And then after some time, depending on the plan and depending on the company, you will be able to activate that investment. Okay? So, maganda dito, well, the investment part of it is really good, but the best part is yung life insurance. Kasi, I mean, knock on wood, diba? Anything can happen nowadays. Napakabilis ng buhay. So, if anything happens to you, maganda na yung meron kang maiiwan sa pamilya mo. Diba? And you never know. You never know, right? Hindi naman sa nagiging negative tayo na baka may mangyaring hindi maganda. It's just, being prepared in preparation for the worst. Sabi nga nila, prepare for the worst but expect the best. So, I'm not promoting anything here. Don't get me wrong. Wala naman akong pinopromote. Wala naman akong partner na life insurance. I'm just saying, if you don't have yet, go ahead. Kuha kayo ng life insurance. So what is life insurance? What is VUL? It is, again, investment plus life insurance. ano yung investment? Saan nakapasok po yon? Sa mutual funds po yan pinapasok. Majority of the time. Well, it's divided into different aspects and the different financial markets, but majority, probably 80% of that fund or 70% of that fund will be invested into mutual funds, also known as be invested in the stock market in the Philippines. Okay? So mutual funds is a passive investment. So let's talk about mutual funds itself. So mutual funds is a passive investment that pinagsasama-sama po yung pool of money. So there's a pool of fund that is managed. So kung minsan nagtataka kayo baka kasi hindi naman lahat ng fund manager performing eh. In fact, yung isa sa fund manager namin, yung sa nanay ko, yung investment niya since 2015 pa hanggang ngayon down pa rin yung investment nila. So meron talaga mga fund managers na hindi sila performing. So this is the pool of fund, and that is combination of pool of the money of, let's say, 1,000 people na pinagsama-sama. Okay? And that will be probably sometimes the bank themselves, they have in-house traders, they have internal set up for investment, but most of the time they partner with an investment company or a fund manager. So this pool of fund, pinagsama-samang pera mo, pera ko, pera ng lahat ng mga nag-invest, may kanya-kanyang may kanya-kanyang leveling yan. So merong mga high risk, may mga mid risk, may mga low risk, depende kung ano yung classification mo. Then that will be given to a fund manager that performs as or like what you are as a investor. Let's say kung high risk ka, then mapupunta yung investment mo sa fund manager na high risk ang investment sa ginagawa niya. And that is a pool of fund that's not only your money. So pinagsama-sama yan, marami yan. So it's really if you're not making money, if your fund or if your investment is not making money, don't take it personally. Hindi lang naman ikaw. Lahat ng mga nasa pool na magkakasama doon sa pinasok doon sa fund manager na yon ay pare-pares kayong lugi. So what is this? Mag-invest ka lang sa bangko, di ba? If you're interested, go ahead and ask your banks ano yung mga opening na pwede mong pasukan. Kung gusto mo direct mutual funds lang, ayaw mo pagsamahin yung VUL, yung life insurance plus investment, mag-invest ka lang sa mutual funds, that's also okay. Just talk to your manager, they know what to offer you. Real estate, siguro alam na natin lahat to. So this is a passive investment. Bonds, real estate, you buy property, buy and sell properties. Merong mga nauso ngayon para dun sa mga hindi masyadong afford mag-invest kasi pag real estate, alam naman natin, million-million ng kapital dyan, di ba? So pag hindi mo masyadong afford yung million-million, then you can go with the REITF, so Real Estate Investment Trust Fund. So parang ganun din, pool of funds din, pero invested siya into real estate instead of stock market. Meron tayong bond. So meron dalawang klase ng bond. Actually, maraming klase ng bond. Pero yung main types of bonds is the private bond and the public bond. Okay? Meron pa isa yung sa government bond. So isang classification pa yun. So, most of the time, private bond and government bond yung umiikot. So, private bond, alam niyo naman yung mga malalaking kumpanya, no? When they need money for expansion, hindi naman palagi yan liquid na may panggalaw may panglabas ng pera Majority of actually all of the businesses here in the Philippines, even as rich as Henry C., at some point in time, they had to borrow money from the bank for expansion. And yung binabaro na pera na yon, hindi lang naman si bank ang kumukuha nun. So the bank is also offering that. Hinahati niya yung risk, dinadiversify niya yung risk, ino-offer niya dun sa mga high net worth individuals, dun sa mga malalaking depositors na ino-offer niya ng bonds, na merong fixed term, merong fixed rate, pero ang pinakamaganda rito is relatively safer siya than any other investment options. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be 100% safe or guaranteed, probably 98, 99%. But it's a lot better than investing in the stock market kasi sobrang roller coaster ang movement ng stock market, di ba? Utang kasi to. So, to cut the story short, utang yan. So, ito yung inutang ng mga malalaking kumpanya, mga corporations. Isa ka sa mga o kung ikaw nag-invest sa bonds, isa ka sa mga nagpautang doon sa kumpanya na yan technically, but of course, you'll never know kung saan napunta yung pera mo. But again, fixed term, fixed rate, I think depending on the offer, depending on the time, depending on the season, pero mostly within 6% per annum yan. Minsan 4% per annum. But it's fixed and you can't it's not liquid kasi hindi mo pwedeng i-withdraw yung pera mo, naka-contract ka doon. Bawal mong galawin for that period of time. So para ka rin naka-time deposit. Hedge funds, wala pa siyang available sa Pilipinas kasi ito yung riskier version ng mutual funds. Private equity is like investing in new companies, new ideas. And ETF, So private equity is like buying the shares of mga company na pasimula pa lang, bibilihin mo na yung shares nila. Kunyari may kaibigan ka mag-start ng business. So instead of papautangin mo siya for business loan, mag-i-invest ka sa kanya, ang kapalit equity. Ibig sabihin, you are a part owner of the company. So pag nalugi siya, lugi ka rin. But the good thing about that, pag utang lang kasi, fix lang yung babalik niya sa'yo. Pagka share kayo sa porsyento ng kumpanya, pag may shares ka dun sa kumpanya, when it goes up at pag tumaas na yung valuation ng company, same goes with your investment. ETF, may narinig ako kanina dito. Hindi narinig. May nabasa ako kanina nasa First Metro. Sino ulit yung may investment sa First Metro? Meron ako nabasa kanina First Metro eh. Sino yan? Andito ka pa ba? Nagsimula pa lang daw siya sa First Metro. Is that First? Okay. Okay, so First Metro is, as of the moment, ito ba yung First Metro Investment Corporation? Or baka may ibang First Metro? Or First Metro ETF? So, First Metro ETF is the one and only, I think hindi ako sure dito, First Metro ETF is the one and only investment firm offering ETF investments. So, ang ETF kasi, ang pinagkaiba po kasi niyan is meron siyang dividends. Merong profit sharing. At ang isa pang pinagkaiba niya, instead of buying stocks individually, like mutual funds gagawin niya, okay, bibili ako kay ABS-CBN, wala na para sa ABS-CBN. Bibili ako kay Bloomberry, yung isa sa pinakamalaking performing Bloomberry. Okay, so bibili ako kay GMA ng stocks, bibili ako ng stocks ni Villar. Okay? Individual, 'di ba? Pag ETF kasi, ang ginagawa nila, they invest into indices. Okay? Ang singular term is index. Pag sinabing index, pinagsama-samang mga kumpanya sa isang industriya. So instead of buying individually GMA, Bloomberry, they buy the whole thing, yung kumbaga yung average ng whole industry. Is that what you entered in, Mercy? Or ano ba yung First Metro mo? Is that First Metro ETF? Kasi parang marami yatang First Metro ngayon na pangalan eh. Pero yung First Metro ETF lang talaga yung pinaka-common dito sa Pilipinas. Okay, sige. Anyway, habang inaantay natin magsumagot si Mercy. Okay, so then you have the cryptocurrency, you have the Forex market, and you have the stock market. Taas ang kamay. Sino dito ang nag-invest sa cryptocurrency? And how was it? How did it do? How well did it do or how bad did it do for you? Sino nagpasok ng pera sa cryptocurrency? Si Vanessa, okay? Yan, diba, alam mo naman yung mga pinasok nating magagandang investment nung nakaraan. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, diba? XRP is one of my bread and butter sa cryptocurrency nung time na pumutok yan. And mga NFTs, no? Yung mga NFTs na pinasok natin like Decentraland, yung Mana. Alexander, how did it do for you, Alexander? How is it? John Christian Carable, how did it do for you? May nag-offer crypto daw, scam pala. Guys, if you really want to invest, okay, you don't really have to give your money to anyone. Tandaan nyo to Wait lang, pakinggan nyo muna ako mabuti. Buksan ko yung camera ko para intense. Pakinggan nyo ako mabuti Spotlight ko kaya para makita nyo. Spotlight, okay. Guys, when you really want to invest, you don't have to give your money to anyone. Ikaw mismo yung pwedeng pumunta at gumawa ng account at ikaw mismo pumili ng investment mo. Hindi mo kailangan i-abot kung kaninong Poncio Pilato. Especially kung magba-buy and hold ka lang naman, like cryptocurrency, stock market, hindi mo naman kailangan ng sobrang matinding knowledge para mag-buy and hold, di ba? You just buy it right now, wait for it to appreciate, sell it afterwards, di ba? So, guys, if you really want to invest, gawa kayo ng account sa Binance, okay, tama si Vanessa, or gawa kayo ng account sa coins.ph. So I'm not gonna promote anything kasi wala naman akong partner na broker ng crypto. And crypto is not really moving that much right now. Pero I don't wanna say guaranteed, no? I am confident that time will come na pag nagpasok ka ngayon ng pera sa cryptocurrency, kahit saan ka man magpasok, especially yung mga top 10 coins, pasukan mo lang, di ba? So meron Bitcoin, Ethereum, Mana, XRP, hindi ko nakabisado kung nasa top 10 yan eh. Pasukan mo lang lahat yung top 10 yan. I guarantee you, I promise you, at least you'll make double your money in 5 years time. At least. 'di ba? Kasi mababa yung value ngayon eh, 'di ba? And the value is not really moving that much because masyado kasi matindi yung nangyari nung pandemic. Sabi ko nga, swerte yung nangyari noon eh dahil biglang tumaas kapag benta kami. But yeah, if you really want to invest, do not ask or do not go to anyone else. Kahit dito naman sa Forex, hindi namin hihingi ng pera nyo. Tuturuan ka namin kung paano mag-trade. Pero ikaw mismo gagawa ng account. Ikaw mismo. Hindi namin kukunin yung pera mo. That's what I keep on telling everybody. Hindi naman mahirap eh. Okay, trading is hard, yes. But when you just invest and hold, buy and hold, hindi naman mahirap yan. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, pili ka lang ng top 10 companies right now or top 10 projects right now in the cryptocurrency world, top 10 coins. Pasukan mo yun, tag 10%. I-diversify mo ng maayos. Or tag 15%, may 20%, may 5%, pahala ka. Yun lang. Okay? Anyway, sana tumatak sa inyo. Do not engage into anyone else. Lalong-lalo na pag yung sabihin mag-i-invest ka tapos kailangan mo mag-invite, 'di ba? I'm not against networking pero hindi naman kasi ang cryptocurrency at saka ang investments hindi naman dapat hinahalo sa networking yan eh. Networking would have a real tangible product. Ang investment malaki pa ang chance na malugi ka. So it's really not gonna work out. Anyway, yes, that was a big mistake I made and I'm still suffering now. I'm really sorry to hear that, Miss Melinda. I hope we can do something to help you out dun sa suffering mo, sa losses mo. And, you know, don't take it personally, especially pag nag-start na kayo mag-invest, guys. Pag nag-start kayo mag-trade, do not be very emotional about the losses, ha? So I'm not saying na hindi lang naman scam ang magkakaroon ka ng losses eh. Kahit naman ikaw mismo nagte-trade sa sarili mo, you'll also have your losses. Do not be very heavy-hearted in that. And that's part of the game eh. Diba? Kaya nga sabi, invest what you can only afford to lose. And sometimes that really has to happen para matuto ka. I'll give you a lot of examples later on. Anyway, so stock market and cryptocurrency, parehas sila na meron kang buy and hold option. Pag sinabing buy and hold, this is literally from the word itself. You buy it, and then you hold it. Hindi mo hahawakan sa kamay mo. Ibig sabihin, binili mo siya ngayon, and then, wala lang, hindi mo siya ibebenta muna. You'll wait for some time before you sell it. You'll wait for the value to appreciate. Unfortunately, sa Forex, that's not an option because meron tayong tinatawag na swap fee. And that grows bigger and bigger as time goes by. And Forex trading is not designed for buying and holding, especially kung magamit ka ng leverage kasi dito. So when you are in 1:1 lang naman, kagaya ng papasok ka ng pera sa stock market or sa cryptocurrency, 1:1, huwag kang mag-leverage trading, mag-buy and hold ka lang. Okay, sige. Binibilisan ko lang para doon na tayo sa topic. So what is Forex market? Okay, sige, wag muna tayo dyan. Dito muna. Sige. Forex is a decentralized market where buying and selling of currencies occur. Now, in your own words, in your own understanding, how can you explain to me if let's just say na, explain mo sa akin, ano yung ibig sabihin ng Forex trading? In your own understanding as of now. Huwag niyo i-google ha. Alam ko kung naka-google yung mga sagot niyo. What is Forex trading? I mean, what do you ano yung pagkakaintindi mo? Tagalogin natin. Ano yung pagkakaintindi mo sa Forex trading? Anyone? Actually, everyone, please. In your own words. Sabi ko nga sa inyo guys, let's make this interactive as much as possible. Later, maybe I'll even give you a chance to talk. If you want to share something, dahil kakaunti lang naman tayo tonight. What's buying other currency, load and sell it at a higher price on other currencies? Okay, good. As simple as buy and sell. Okay. Ano pa? Yung iba. There's 25 people in the room. Buying and selling currencies. Okay. Yeah, direct to the point. Correct naman yung mga yan. Ano pa? Ano ang pagkakaintindi natin sa foreign exchange trading or Forex trading? Anyone? Sige, kung sino yung makakakuha ng pinaka-close answer dito, merong price. Yung iba, yun ang inaabangan, no? Ay, may price. Maliit lang naman. Siyempre, pang-load nyo lang. Ano yung pagkakaintindi nyo? Simple explanation daw, yung bumili ka ng dollar kasi mag-abroad ka, then di natuloy ang flight, papapalit mo, tumaas yung dollar, tubo ka na. Yes, correct. Tama naman yun. What is your own definition of what Forex trading is? Don't be shy, guys. Huwag kayo mahiya. Lalong-lalo na gusto ko marinig dun sa mga beginners. Yung mga super beginners na ngayon lang umattend or first time talaga, Ano yung pagkakaintindi niyo sa forex trading? In your own words. Forex trading, ito po yung makabagong paraan ng pakikipagpalitan ng salapi. Dati, dolyar lang. Ngayon, pwede na iba-ibang currency digitally. Trading with other currencies. Inequality of the valuation of the money per country as exchange. Okay, that's a very specific and technical answer, but very good, kay Romel. Buying and selling fiat money and also commodities. Okay, hindi ko pa nakikita yung sagot na gusto ko. Sige, let's move on from this exchange currency. But don't get me wrong, lahat po ng sagot nyo ay tama. So, it's a decentralized market where buying and selling of currencies occur. So, hindi to yung literal na physical nagpupunta ka. Well, kasama rin naman yun. Forex trading din naman yun. Physical nagpunta ka sa bangko, nagpunta ka sa money exchange, you exchange your money for something else, for some other currency. That is Forex trading, manual Forex trading. But yung Forex trading na ginagawa ng mga traders at ng mga bangko is basically decentralized. Pag sinabing decentralized, siguro narinig nyo na yung term na decentralized, no? Kasi gamit yan sa cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is not the first market that is decentralized. Okay? Forex was decentralized and is still decentralized since the beginning of Forex trading. In 1973, when the gold standard was okay, little bit of history. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, alam nyo ba na nung unang-unang panahon, alam mo to storytelling, no? So nung unang panahon, ang mga bansa, before they can print certain currency, it has to be backed by gold. Okay? Tawag dyan, gold standard. Ibig sabihin, if you wanna print, let's say, 100 million peso worth of pesos, you have to have an equivalent na ganun karami din na amount ng gold or ganun kahalaga din na amount ng gold sa iyong national treasury as a reserve. Okay? Ibig sabihin, hindi ka pwedeng basta mag-print lang na mag-print ng bills. And then, dumating yung point na naging fixed yung exchange rate. Okay? Not because of gold, but because of the Bretton Woods Agreement in the US. And this was only for a short amount of time, probably 30, 40 years. 30 years. Na lahat ng mga currency ay nakapeg sa USD. So, as you can see, siguro, example sa screen nyo. For example, Japanese yen, ang value niya is pegged to gold, pegged to dollar, and dollar is pegged to gold. So, ito yung pinaka-perfect example. And during this time, habang active itong sistema na to, or itong agreement na to, countries have fixed currency rates. Hindi kagaya ngayon, pabago-bago, di ba? It goes up, it goes down. Ang peso, pwedeng 55 ngayon, pwedeng 56 bukas, next week, 54 na lang, di ba? And before, it was not like that, diba? Especially during the Bretton Woods Agreement, na naka-fix nga yung exchange rate. But anyway, to cut the story short, moving forward to 1971, nung na-abandon yung Bretton Woods Agreement, and the countries started to float their currencies. Pag sinabing float their currency, you are allowing, okay, what is Economic 101 tayo? Economics 101. What is the universal law in economics? Ano yung unang-una nating nalalaman nung tayo nag-aral nung college at nang tayo na Economics 1, Econ 101? Or maybe, okay, supply and demand. Very good. Alexander Lino. Alexander Lino, please give your GCash number to Dan or send mo lang sa kanya privately. We'll give you 500 pesos right now. Okay? Congratulations and very good. So the universal law in Alexander, send mo na lang kay I know baka hindi mo naman kailangan yung 500 pesos. Ito yung pan-load din, di ba? Send mo na lang kay Dan yung GCash number mo. So, ang number one law, sabi ko sa inyo, bilisan nyo sumagot di ba? Mananalo kayo ng prizes. Bilisan nyo sumagot. Pagka may tinatanong ako. Okay, so supply and demand. Ang universal law in economics, in econ, is the supply and demand. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Ano yung law of supply and demand? Can anybody explain to me what is the law of supply? Siguro ikaw na lang din, Alexander. Total, ikaw naman yung nanalo. What is, how do you explain that to me? The supply and demand. Explain mo sa akin ano yung correlation ng supply and demand. The higher the demand, the lower the price. Okay, that is yes, correct. That is incomplete though. And VV. If the supply is low, demand is high. Okay, but what? Okay, if the supply is low, the demand is high, but not all the time. Hindi naman automatic pagka mababa yung supply, mataas yung demand. Pwedeng kaya bumaba yung supply dahil mataas talaga yung demand. Diba? What is the relation? Sige, ito nasagot ni Vanessa actually. So the higher the demand, the higher the price. Pag mas mataas yung demand at mababa yung supply, okay, so let me just illustrate that here. So if you have a high demand, pag mataas, high demand, supply, and then price. Okay. If the demand is high and the supply is low, what will happen to the price? It will what? It will go up, it will increase, right? Diba? Basic law yan. Kaya nga nagtataasan yung presyo ng bigas ngayon, 'di ba? Kasi sa global market talagang nagko-control yung mga what do you call this, yung mga farmers dahil sa El Nino. Thank you po, sabi ni Alexander. Na-receive mo na ba yung GCash mo? Okay. But on the other hand, ilagay mo natin dito. Demand, supply, price. On the other hand, if the demand is low and the supply is high, what will happen to the price? The price will decrease or it will go down. Diba? Basic law to ng economics. And this is how we live in the world today. Probably 99% of the countries operate like this. 99% kasi hindi natin sigurado yung North Korea kung paano sila mag-dictate ng prices. But 99%, 99.9% of the countries around the globe are affected by sort of a free market capitalism. This is what capitalism means. Okay? Free market capitalism. Even though may mga bansa na may iba-iba silang political rule, but they don't have a choice. Ang economic system nila kailangan nila mag-follow. Kahit pa dictatorship yan or what, economic system, they have to follow this because they are trading with the international market. No country can produce everything by themselves in the world nowadays. Otherwise, sobrang magiging mataas yung presyo. Kasi imagine, ang mura ng presyo ng ibang mga items ngayon dahil sa China ginagawa. Sa China marami silang labor. Paano pag ginawa yan sa Amerika na mataas ang presyo ng labor? Or ginawa yan sa, let's say, European country na mataas ang presyo ng labor. E di yung presyo ng Nike magiging times 10. Diba? So, ang tawag doon is comparative advantage. So, most of the countries, again, 99% of the countries are under this influence. Okay, now, why am I saying this? Anong connected to sa Forex, Coach? In Forex, it's the same thing. It is the same thing. Although, pwede mo nang alisin yung demand part, no? Kasi, yung supply part. Kasi wala namang problema sa supply talaga. The demand for the currency. Whenever there is a demand for the currency, it goes up. Whenever there's no demand for the currency, then it goes down. Now, in currencies, there's always a demand for all currency. Kasi nga, ginagamit yun ng mga bansa, di ba? But there are 7 major currencies, actually 8, sorry. There are 8 major currencies na yun yung pinaka-in-demand all around the globe. Okay? Ito yung mga nasa G7 economies. Ito yung mga nasa top tier first world countries. Ano itong mga bansa na to? You have the US dollar. Iyan na natin yung kulay kasi, okay. Hindi pwede. Okay, let's make it yellow. Okay. You have the US dollar. You have the Great British Pound. You have the Euro. You have the Japanese Yen. Okay. You have the AUD. You have the NZ or NZD. You have the CHF or Swiss franc. Ano pa ba? What am I missing? Canadian dollar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the 8 major currencies na pinaka-common. Okay? Sulat niya na. So these are the 8 major currencies. Now, depending on the broker, there are other currencies that will be partnered with a pair or that will be paired with a currency that's not listed here. Like yung mga Turkish lira, Hong Kong dollar, Singaporean dollar. General advice, we still don't trade those currencies kasi hindi pa sila ganun ka-stable. In fact, even Chinese yuan kasi their government is manipulating Chinese yuan, so hindi rin siya kasama sa tinitrade ng mga traders. So ito lang yung mga major option within this 8 major currencies. Nagpa-partner lang. Okay? Now, the demand is relative. Ano ibig ko sabihin? All currencies, especially all of these currencies, would have some sort of a demand. It's just that which would have a stronger demand this season and which would have the least demand. So which would have the most demand and which would have the least demand. So what do you think you would do if you are a trader and for example, ngayon malakas ang demand sa dollar and then you figured out na as of the moment in the next 1 to 2 weeks ang pinakamalakas ang demand sa dollar. Ang weakest demand, let's say for example, Japanese yen. Yan yung weakest demand. Ano sa palagay mo yung magiging transaction mo pag gusto mo mag-trade? Knowing this, malakas yung demand sa dollar, ang weakest is Japanese yen. Ano sa palagay mo yung magiging transaction mo? I'm not expecting everybody to be able to answer this. It's a little bit, hindi naman siya basic pa rin naman to. Again, nagtitrade tayo ng currency pairs, di ba? We trade Euro USD, GBP USD, XAU USD, which is gold. You have USD JPY, GBP USD. Okay, very good. Danilo Herrera, sabi niya, you will buy USD JPY. This is the most sensible answer as of the moment kasi you're buying USD. You want to be able to buy USD knowing this information that in the next couple of days, US dollar is stronger in demand and Japanese yen is the weakest in demand. So ano yung magkakaroon ng malaking discrepancy in terms of the exchange rate? Obviously, that will be US dollar to Japanese yen. Diba? Very basic. Okay? So, kaya ko sinabing demand is relative in Forex. That is because all of these currencies would have a demand. It's just that which currency would have more demand than the other currency? Ito ngayon yung question. What makes a currency in demand? Okay, without even talking about Forex, without even talking about yung mga technical analysis, fundamental analysis, economic news, wag na muna yun. Yung basic knowledge lang natin into what makes a currency in demand. Bakit nagiging in demand yung isang currency? For example, yung Philippine peso. Bakit nagiging in demand yung Philippine peso at certain time of the year? And I'm not gonna say when. When a lot of people are buying it, yes, but why are a lot of people buying it? What are the main reasons behind it? What are the main reasons why people buy certain currencies? Again, hindi pa to yung, hindi muna tayo dun sa technical or fundamental aspect. Dito tayo sa basic lang. Bakit, nyari ikaw, ba't mo kailangan bumili ng Hong Kong dollar? Kasi, anong gagawin mo? Bakit mo kailangan bumili ng Singaporean dollar? Ba't mo kailangan bumili ng US dollar at certain time? During holiday when people go on vacation. Okay. So, ang general answer is what? For tourism. Okay? So, one of the reasons why there would be a demand for the currency is tourism. Okay? Ano pa? Ano pa isang reason? Why would there be a demand for a currency? For payment or travel. Yeah, tourism. When countries focusing on or good investment for higher exchange rate, Christmas season na yung mga tao. Okay, since you mentioned that, Melinda, bakit malakas ang Philippine peso pagka December? Palagay mo. Ako dati ako nag-OFW. So, isa ako sa mga naging bagong bayanin ng bayan na tinatawag nila. Bakit ba tinatawag na bagong bayaning bayan ang mga OFW? Yes, absolutely. Because of the remittances. So that's also one of the reasons. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm just writing this down so that we understand we have a common ground. Hindi ito yung mga malaking movers ng market. Okay? Probably 0.01% lang yung effect nitong mga to. Hindi ito yung main movers nung pagtaas at pagbaba ng currency. I'm just writing this down para may common ground tayo para lahat tayo naiintindihan yan. Okay. Ano pa? Ano pa yung mga reason why would you have to buy a certain currency? Gift giving. So, well, pasok pa rin sa remittance. So, ito yung most common reason, di ba? Most common reasons Again, without even talking about the fundamentals, without even talking about the geopolitical events or whatsoever, without having to think of making some profit, okay? Bakit mo kailangan bumili ng ibang currency? Kasi nga, mag-ibang bansa ka or kailangan mo padala ng pera sa Pilipinas. Vice versa. Okay? Kaya nga, di ba, pagka December, ang taas ng peso, napapansin niyo ba, lumalakas ang peso pag November, December? Kasi ang dami mga OFW, yung pinapadala nilang pera, dinadoble or tinitriple nila because of Christmas season. Okay? Anyway, so these are the most common reasons. At least as far as we know it. Especially if you're not actually trading to make money. So, in Forex market, in the actual trading itself, purahin ko na itong mga ito meron tayong mas iba pang mga reasons kung bakit nagpaparticipate ang mga traders or mga participants in the market. So these are, there are two types of market participants. Okay, sulat nyo. There are two types of market participants. Number one is the commercial participants. And number two is the non-commercial participants. So gusto ko lang na alam nyo to kasi, you know, first of all, this is gonna come out in the quiz later on. Pangalawa, it's important that you know who you're playing against or playing with. For the lack of a better term. So, iba-ibang reason, no? Hindi naman lahat ng nagtitrade gustong gumawa lang ng pera. There are different reasons why people or why participants participate in the Forex market. So, yung commercial reasons, ito yung mga, you can put there, let's say, yung mga global corporations, yung mga big corporations, yung global corporations, central banks, ano pa? Well, mostly ito lang naman, mga global corporations, mga central banks, okay, ito lang yung main. May mga naiisip pa akong iba pero lilituin lang niya. So, the main participants in the commercial participants are these global corporations and central banks. And they participate not to make money, hindi sila nag-i-speculate, okay, tataas ang dollar mamaya, bibili tayo. No. They participate because they want to protect their own self-interest. What do I mean by this? Have you ever thought, especially kung ikaw ay nasa directors or nasa board ka ng isang malaking global corporation o isa ka sa mga nasa upper management position, have you ever thought of this? Imagine if a global corporation is operating in the Philippines. Let's say a US company. Kunyari, Tesla. Okay? Wala pang Tesla sa Pilipinas. Well, I'm not sure, but I think puro marketing pa lang. Pero wala pa silang manufacturing or whatsoever. Wala pa silang office, wala pa silang sales. Pero imagine that Tesla, they start to operate in the Philippines. Okay, it's a global corporation. They're everywhere. Imagine if si Tesla, nagbabudget siya ng, let's say, kunyari lang naman to guys, ballpark figure lang. Let's say nagbabudget siya ng $1 million monthly para sa capex niya or sa revolving capital. Okay? Operational expenses. So, nagbabudget siya ng $1 million. So, Tesla would send $1 million to the Philippines to cover up their expenses in the Philippines. Manufacturing, everything, di ba? Mga sahod, wages, and all that. As of today, as of exchange rate today, it's 56.93 ang USD. Let's just say 57 na lang. So as of today, ang exchange rate is 57 million pesos. So as of today, equivalent siya sa 57 million pesos. And that is the budget of Tesla to operate Tesla in the Philippines. What if after 2 months or 3 months, nagkaroon ng problema sa Philippine economy or sobrang naging humina ang US dollar? Satellite, yeah, yung satellite, yung star, yeah, meron na sila dito nun. Pero I'm just using Tesla kasi it's a much bigger manufacturing. But yeah, so what if time comes, after 2 months, magkaroon ng political problems sa Pilipinas, nagkaroon tayo ng uncertainties, dami nangyari, bumagsak ang peso, naging 45 na lang after 2 months. 1 USD PHP is equal to 45 pesos. Eh di nabawasan siya ng 12 million peso budget. Hindi ba? Kasi magkano na lang yan? Kung papadala pa rin siya ng same amount, 1.1 million dollars, 45 million pesos na lang. So 12 million na nawala sa operational expenses ni Tesla sa Pilipinas. Hindi ba naiisip yon? All these countries, and we're only talking about $1 million, guys. These guys are probably spending billions of dollars para sa kanilang mga operations sa ibang mga bansa. So how are they protected? How can they protect themselves from the risk of exchange rate? Diyan yung tinatawag na nag-hedge. So they hedge against their own currency. They normally partner up with an investment company. They're hedging against their own currency para just in case na bumaba or umangat, eh hindi sila talo. So there's an arrangement made between, let's say, for the next 6 months. Ang kontrata natin, kunyari nakipag-deal ako kay Tesla, ako yung investment company. For the next 6 months, nakipag-kontrata ako kay Tesla, ang usapan namin for the next 6 months, i-lock in natin yung value ng 55 or 54. For example, ito na pagkasunduan namin. So USD, PHP, fixed exchange rate siya at 54 in the next 6 months. Kontrata namin 6 months. So Tesla, ay, ang pangit ng kulay. Kahit kasi gawin kung black, iba rin yung lalabas eh. Teka lang. Tesla, nakipag-deal kay Tariq. Kunyari, Tariq's fund. Okay, kunyari meron akong investment fund. Tariq's investment fund or Limitless fund management. Okay? Nakipag-deal sa akin si Tesla, sabi niya, sige, for the next 6 months, mag-lock in tayo sa value ng 54. So, USD PHP is 54 fixed. Now, how do I make money off of this? If the value of dollar to peso goes up and it becomes, for example, in our example earlier, naging 57, ang papalit ko pa rin kay Tesla, sa akin siya nakikipagpalitan eh, ang ipapalit ko pa rin sa kanya is 54. Yung excess sa 3 pesos, sa akin na yun. Okay? Kita ko yun as the investment company na nag-take ng risk with Tesla. Now, what if the other way happens? Kagaya nung nangyari sa example ko kanina, naging 45. So from 54 after 6 months, naging after 2 months, naging 45 na lang yung palitan. So ako ngayon yung kailangan magbayad ng kulang na 9 pesos per peso or per dollar rather. So this is how hedging against their own currency work with the global corporations, and all of them do this because they don't wanna have issues with the exchange rates, especially yung mga company na nag-ooperate sa China. Yun ang pinakamalaking problema eh. I mean, yun ang pinakamalaking issue ng mga participants, sa mga corporations. Hindi ko na mabalik ayaw mag-undo. Wala na yung sulat natin. Okay, so yung mga nasa China kasi, alam mo ba, kasi ang Chinese yuan is highly manipulated, so they're changing, they're always controlling the price of Chinese yuan, so it goes up and down all the time. Anyway, so na-solve na naman nila yan. They already have a way of dealing with the Chinese yuan problem. Okay, so commercial participants, ulitin natin ha. Ito yung mga global corporations, at ito yung mga central bank. Ano naman kinalaman ng central banks dito? So, central banks can also intervene in the foreign exchange market. You can Google BOJ Forex intervention. Sulat ko dito. Forex intervention. So, Bank of Japan, they intervene. Kasi, meron ba kayong kamag-anak sa Japan na nagrereklamo na kung bakit sobrang devalued na yung Japanese yen? Meron na ba kayong narinig na gano'n sa mga kamag-anak or kaibigan nyo? Na magkano na lang yung palitan ng Japanese yen to peso? Ang laki ng difference from the last 2 years. Because Japanese yen is overly devalued. And the reason is not because pangit ng ekonomiya ng Japan. No, they're always performing very well. It's just that, mamaya madidiscuss ko to, yung interest rate kasi nila ayaw nilang baguhin eh. So they want to keep the negative interest rate, and that really affects the appetite for the traders and investors to buy their currency. So they've been heavily sold, Japanese yen. And last year, ang Bank of Japan, they had to intervene. Ibig sabihin, nakialam na sila. Binili nila yung sarili nilang currency. September at saka, I think September at November to or September at October nangyari to last year. Binili ng Bank of Japan yung sarili nilang currency, Central Bank, Bank of Japan, para lang hindi masyadong ma-devalue yung currency nila. And that's how central banks participate. And again, ang purpose nila is to protect self-interest. They don't want to make money or anything like that. Protect self-interest. And then, of course, our favorite part, you have the non-commercial participants. Dito na tayo papasok. So dito papasok yung mga hedge funds. Simulan natin sa mga big banks, mga big players. Mga big banks, commercial banks, hedge funds, pension fund, lahat ng mga financial institutions in general, financial institutions, money managers, nandyan yung mga retail traders like you and me. So yung mga retail traders, parang ikaw, kung magte-trade ka, ako nagte-trade ako ng currencies, ang tawag sa akin retail trader. We're a very small part of this whole market. So why do we participate? Anong reason? Bakit tayo nagpa-participate? So we speculate on geopolitical events or speculate on currency fluctuation to make profit. Wala nang iba. Okay? We're not trying to protect anybody's interest. We just want to make money. So, ito yung pinaka mas malaking participant ng non-commercial, guys. Okay? Now, sobra kasing, obviously, this is the mostly, probably the most simplified explanation of how this works. Pero sobrang maraming sanga-sanga to. Kasi yung mga global corporation na nagpa-participate sa commercial, yung mga kasama nila o yung mga ka-deal nila o yung mga ka-deal nila ng investment company, pasok din sila sa mga non-commercial eh. Anyway. So, yan. Sulat nyo ha. Buburahin ko na to. Or picture nyo na lang para mabilis. Or screenshot nyo na lang, guys. The next part is the most important part. Okay, hindi pa pala. Sige. Retail foreign exchange market. Retail foreign exchange trading is a small, and I would like to put emphasis on that, small segment of the larger foreign exchange market where individuals like you and me speculate on the exchange rate between different currencies. The segment has developed blah, blah, blah. So what do you need to start? Anong kailangan mo para makapag-start ka mag-trade? Hindi mo kailangan ng bibigyan mo yung pera mo kay ganito. Hindi mo kailangan mag-invite. Ang kailangan mo lang ay broker na regulated ng mga international regulating bodies. Kayo nang bahala mag-research. Of course, ACY is one of the best ones. Proper knowledge in forex trading. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng may broker ka, may pang-trade ka, hindi mo naman alam kung paano mag-trade. So let's talk about the interbank market. And this is where the big whales are in. Ito na yung mga malalaking participants talaga na, they control majority of the market. So for the purpose of saving time and for the purpose of not boring you out, hindi ko na babasahin lahat to. Again, i-screenshot nyo na lang or picturean nyo na lang po. Mamaya ko i-explain after this. I mean, on the next slide, may mas magandang illustration tayo about what interbank market is. Okay. So this is the interbank market. Okay na ba? Pwede ka na ba move to? Na-picture nyo na ba? Na-screenshot nyo na? Anyone? Sige, wala sumasagot. So I'll just move on. Okay. So this is the simplified explanation of what interbank market is. Okay. Disregard the one on the left side for now. Just focus on the one that you see here under the interbank market itself. So lagyan ko ng circle para mas ma-identify nyo kung ano yung sinasabi ko. So this is the... Okay, wait lang. Yan. So the interbank market is basically, parang ganito, no? Papasimplihin natin yung explanation. Alam mo yung... nagpunta na ba kayo ng casino? You don't have to play, ha? Ako, hindi naman ako naglalaro ng casino. I don't gamble. But I've been to different casinos and there are, poker tables, di ba? May mga blackjack table. Well, mostly yung poker kasi yung magkakalaban sila eh. Hindi yung house yung kalaban mo. So, poker table, may makikita ka mga players, di ba? So just imagine that the interbank market or the system or the software that's being used for the buying and selling of the currencies is the poker table. And these participants are the players. Okay? So you have banks, major banks, big banks, commercial banks, even central banks, prime brokerages, financial institutions. They are the ones buying and selling currencies all the time. So technically, they are the ones creating the demand for the currency pairs that you're trading on a daily basis. So yung pag-angat ng currency, so let's go back to to MT4 para lang ma-illustrate ko. So yung pag-angat at pagbaba ng currency pairs dito, guys, it is because of those participants buying and selling these currencies simultaneously. Nawala yung connection. Simultaneously, every day and every night, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Now, most of the time, yes, they still have human traders, but most of the time they're using systems. They're using algorithmic-based high-frequency trading algorithms na tinatawag, na mga software na lang, mga program na lang that runs through the market, buy and sell simultaneously yung mga currency pairs or yung mga currencies. And they are the reason why currencies go up and down. And they are the reason why merong discrepancies sa demand on different currencies. Now, with regards to what's their rationale behind that, nobody really knows. But the main point is they want to make money. Pero meron mga blueprints, pagdating sa technical analysis, where you'll be able to identify kung saan magbabuy or saan magsasell to mga to. Anyway, we'll go through that a little bit later on. But ito po yung mga participant. Itong mga yan, yung mga financial institutions, prime brokerages, like I mentioned, hindi na po sila, bihirang-bihira na sa mga malalaking financial institutions yung manually gumagamit pa ng human traders. Usually yan puro nakasistema na. They spend millions of dollars to create an algorithmic-based automated trading para hindi na nila kailangan gumamit ng human decisions. Mostly, nag-overlook na lang, mga taga-bantay na lang yon. They turn it off, they turn it on. And the human traders, mostly, ina-allocate lang nila yung certain funds for the longer-term investment. Hindi na yung scalping or everyday, day-to-day trading. Mga malalaking bangko, sistema na ginagamit yan. Naka-systemize na yan. Okay. So that's the reason why the currencies go up and down. Okay? And there's absolutely no way for us to determine 100% that a certain currency will go up and down. Not unless may mga certain, like kanina, di ba? May mga very, very high impacting news yung interest rate decision. Okay, I don't want to jump into that yet kasi di-discuss ko yan eh. But yeah, so there will be some times that where you can be sure about the trade, pero majority of the time, especially if you're just using technical analysis, a little bit of fundamental analysis, you can never be 100% sure about a trade. Kasi nga, ito yung mga kalaro mo, ito yung mga participants, oh. They are the ones. Guys, these participants, they control 97% of the market. Malaki ang inequality dito sa trading. Ang retail side, ibig sabihin, lahat tayong mga taong individual participants, nasa 3% lang. Kahit pag samasamahin lahat ng traders sa buong mundo, na individual traders, meron dyan mga naka $3 million account, may naka $5 million account, may naka $100,000 account, may naka $1,000 account lang. Kahit pag samasamahin lahat yan, we're still just 3%. Unlike sa stock market kasi about 20% ang retail, and then 80% yung nasa interbank or nasa financial financial institutions. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Is this bad? Not really. It just means that no matter what traders tell you, it doesn't really mean anything. Unlike sa cryptocurrency, for example, or sa stock market, there will be some projects and there will be some new companies na pag napagtripan at pag-usapan ng maraming traders na bibilhin nila yon, they can just buy it all together. Alam niyo yung sa cryptocurrency, nung time na tweet si Elon Musk, naabutan niyo ba yung time na, are you guys active in trading nung time na nag-tweet si Elon Musk about Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, 'di ba? Umangat yung value niyan, 'di ba? Di ba nangyari yon? So, for those of you who don't know, just for a little bit of context, so yung mga so there's a lot of projects. I don't know how to explain this in a very, very simple way. Pero sa cryptocurrency kasi, there's a lot of projects. There's a lot of crypto coins that would make up. Kasi iba-iba ng reason eh. So merong mga coins na DeFi or decentralized finance. May mga coins na pang NFT or non-fungible token. So iba-iba ng reason why coins are there. But if we just go through At least the main coins right now. Hindi ko nga alam kung nasa top 10 pa yung ano eh. Ay, nasa top 10 pa yung Dogecoin, no? So, yeah, BTC, Ethereum, USD, okay, USDT, of course, Tether yan eh. BNB, XRP, nandito pa rin sa top 5. You have USDC, of course, Tether yan. ADA or Cardano, meron ko nito, Dogecoin. So Dogecoin, guys, is one of the shittiest ideas ever created. Kasi ang dami naglabas ng mga sarili-sarili nilang project, di mo na alam kung ano yung totoo. Yung iba nag-rug pull na lang, di ba? Kumukuha lang ng pera. But when Elon Musk tweeted that he was sort of like supporting Dogecoin, umangat ng husto yung value ng Dogecoin in a short amount of time. Let's go there. This was here. Ito yan. 2022, the highest price reached was 0.14. Right now, the price is 0.061. Diba? Actually, not even that. May mas malaki pa pala. Sorry. Year to date. Yeah. Wala bang ano? Pwede ba akong magpupunta sa... Okay, so anyway, Elon Musk tweeted something about the Dogecoin chart. Dogecoin chart. Sige. Ito pala. Yan, noong 2021. Mas malaki pala noon. Imagine ha. Okay. Mag-compute kayo with me. Imagine nakita mo si Dogecoin or nakita mo si Elon Musk nagpo-promote ng Dogecoin nung pandemic mga around 2021, 2020. So let's say mga around 2020 December na ang value ng Dogecoin ay 0.18 USD per Dogecoin. So 18 cents. Okay? Ikaw meron ka ngayong budget na, so magkano ba to? Let's say sa 50 pesos na lang. So this is 9 pesos per Dogecoin. So nag-budget ka ng let's say 9,000 pesos. Or nag-budget ka ng meron ka 90,000 pesos. Bumili ka ng 10,000 na Dogecoin. 10,000 pieces. Tapos pumutok siya ng hanggang 24 pesos, no, not really even 30 pesos noong May 7, 2021 because of Elon Musk. Kano? Hindi peso $30. So that's 1,500 pesos. So times 1,500. 15 million pesos. Ulitin ko. Nag-invest ka ng 90,000 noong December 2020. Tapos binenta mo siya nung kataasan niya nung May ba to? Tama ba? May 2021. So this is like December, January, February, March, April, May, 5 months in the making. Ang balik sa'yo, 15 million pesos. Hindi ko nalagay lahat ng zeros. So ito yung sinasabi ko na, don't get me wrong, these things can happen. Well, I don't think it will happen anytime again soon. Tapos na yung pandemic eh. Yung pandemic, it did a lot of magic to a lot of Dogecoins. Okay, sorry guys. I was looking at it wrong. Hindi ko napansin naka-PHP pala. Ulitin natin yung computation ko. Sorry. Akala ko nasa dollar pa siya eh. Sige, December 2020. Naka-PHP na pala to. So December 2020, bumili ka ng Dogecoin, ang value niya lang ay 0.18 PHP. Okay? So again, may budget ka na 90,000 pesos. O gawin na natin 100,000 pesos. 100,000 pesos divided by 0.18. So makakabili ka ng 555,000 pieces of Dogecoin. Okay? Huwag na tayong masyadong magparami ng mga numbers na extra. Gawin na natin 500,000 pieces na lang. So 500,000 pieces na binili mo nung December 2020, pagdating nung May 2021, 500,000, ang value na niya nun ay 30 pesos nga. So times 30. So ganoon din, meron ka ng 15 million. So 100,000 naging 15 million. Ganoon din pala. Bakit ba ako nalito pa sa computation ko? Kasi 30 pesos to 1.5. Okay. So tama pa rin. Okay. So This is what you call chamba. It's not something that will happen all the time, and it's not something that you can recreate. Chamba yan. And yun yung mga tinatawag ko na very, very low risk, very, very, very high reward. Ako, unfortunately, hindi ako isa sa mga sinerte. I made a lot of lucky bets sa crypto, but not this one. Kasi hindi ako naniniwala sa Dogecoin and Shiba Inu nung time na yan eh. So, that's what I'm saying. In cryptocurrency and in mostly in stock market, someone can influence the market to go like that wild amount in a short amount of time. Kasi nga, yung mga traders, yung mga retail traders, meron silang say. Kasi 20 sa cryptocurrency, hindi ko alam yung actual number ngayon, pero I believe it's more than 40%. Ibig sabihin, more than 40% ng participant ay nasa individual or retail side. Nasa less than 60% lang yung mga commercial or yung mga institutions rather. So in Forex, that's not gonna happen. So even if somebody tells you na, okay, USD will go up, go buy USD, or sabay-sabay tayo bumili ng USD, no. It's because Forex is a currency exchange is a more stabilized thing. Currencies cannot just randomly crash. Sa stock market, magka-crash yan eh. Sa cryptocurrency, they can crash. Currencies, it's more, I'd say, it's more stable because it cannot just crash because it will really, really affect an economy. Wow, maganda pala yan, Forex trading na lang ako. Well, to each their own, as I always say. Some people would prefer something like that, na malaki yung participants ng mga retail side. Some people would prefer something like this, na mas stable yung movement. So, Forex is more stable relative to the other options, like crypto and stock market. Anyway, imagine mo may naglaro ng euro, pinaglaruan ng isang malaking bangko, sineloff niya. Isipin mo yung magiging repercussion nun sa buong European economy or sa buong European countries. Diba? You get what I mean? So it's more stable because yes, even though there's a lot of movements, there's a lot of price volatility, but the biggest movement that doesn't automatically or doesn't necessarily mean na magka-crash yung currency eh. The biggest movement, let's say let's say if gold or let's say if Euro USD goes down from this price of 1.0717 all the way down to 1.0623, in total that's only 94 pips, but we made a lot of money already if you sold that 94 pips, nasa $94 na yan or $140 depending on the lot size. But it didn't really affect Euro USD that much. Kasi ang changes lang naman niya is is decimal points eh, 'di ba? It's just that we are leverage trading. So dito mo mas magagamit yung leverage trading talaga sa Forex kaysa sa crypto. Marami nagsasabi sa akin mga nasusunog daw sila sa crypto. I keep on telling people, do not leverage trade crypto. It's not stable yet. There's no sense in leverage trading cryptocurrency. Anyway, may news ngayon. So kung napapansin nyo, medyo gumagalaw-galaw yung markets ulit because there's news. US dollar to eh. Anong news ngayon? Let's see. Ito tayo dito. Mas updated to. Home sales ay negative 0.7%. Home sales 4. So lower than expected. Kaya naka-red yan kasi it's not the expectation. So medyo negative impact yan on the US dollar. But so far, we're not seeing that yet. Okay, sige, ganito. I'll open an account. Sige, mag-trade nga tayo ng paunti-unti dito. Kasi, it's too late if we're gonna try to trade right now. The trades were already taken earlier today. And we already made profits. Pero, ma-demo ko lang sa inyo. So, sige, gamitin nga natin si Mary Jane. Si Mary Jane, lagay ko yung pangalan mo dito, new demo account. So, kunyari si Mary Jane, nag-open siya ng account sa ACY Securities. Mary Jane Ong. Okay. Nag-deposit si Mary Jane ng, let's say, 2,000 USD. Sabi niya, okay, I'm ready to trade. Sige. So, Mary Jane nag-open ng account. So, this is exactly what's gonna happen to you guys when you start opening your account. Pag na-approve yung account nyo, nakapag-deposit na kayo. So, you will see here, right here, on the bottom part, here. Guys, libre to libre ang MT4. Mamaya bigyan ko kayo ng link. Libre po i-download ang MT4 at pwede rin kayong gumawa ng demo account, walang bayad yan. So mamaya bigay ko kayo ng link para makapag-download kayo. Actually, gawa kayo ng account sa ACY mamaya. para makapag-download kayo for free. Okay. So, eto, si Mary Jane nag-deposit ng $2,000. So, this is her account with 2,000 USD. Wala pa nababawas. Full pa rin kasi wala pa namang trade na ginagawa. If we start trading, let's say, for example, I want to focus on yung mga movers GBP. Pwede pa nating i-sell to pero it's way too low already. USD CHF, pwede pa tayo mag-buy dito siguro. Magkakaroon lang tayo ng very few trades. Sige, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy USD CHF. Ito yung long term ko nang nakabuy punta lang tayo sa medyo mababang lot size, mga 0.15. Mataas na pala yun actually, pero sige, 0.15. So nag-buy tayo ng USD CHF. Why? Because maybe we were assuming or we were projecting that the US dollar will go up in value against the Swiss franc, at least in the next couple of minutes or in the next couple of hours or in the next couple of days. So the more na tama yung prediction mo at the more that the market is moving towards your predicted direction, the more that you are actually making money. But it's not closed yet. So you have to close that. Either you have to close that manually or pwede ka rin mag-set na tinatawag natin na take profit level na pag umabot na dun yung price, automatic magko-close na si trade at mag-a-add na siya sa balance mo. Meron ding tinatawag na stop loss level kung saan pwede mong iset yon na yun yung maximum loss mo per trade para hindi naman sobrang malaking mawawala sa'yo just in case you made the wrong move. Okay? Just in case you made the wrong prediction. Si CHF JPY, isa to sa mga favorite ko. We've been selling this heavily but it's way down right now. I don't think there's still enough movement pero sige, sell na rin natin. So why am I selling this? There are different reasons why people trade or why people do transactions like buying and selling. Ano yung two major assessment methodologies na ginagamit natin, guys? Pag nagte-trade ka, ano yung two major skills na kailangan mong matutunan para nagsisimula ka mag-trade? Anong klaseng analysis yon? Anyone? I don't like CHF pairs. Well, siguro dahil sinesell mo yung CHF tapos it went up and up and up. Si Swiss franc, tama ba ako, Mary Jane? The reason why I don't like CHF pairs because it went up and up and up this year. Yun ba yung reason? Tapos nagkaroon ka ng wrong trades. Palagi ko yun yung reason eh. Manghuhula lang ako. And I can explain to you why it happened. Sige, Mary Jane, tell me why you don't like CHF pairs. I have a theory, pero I just want to make sure. Did you lose a lot of money trying to sell? Trying to dump CHF, but kabaligtaran yung nangyari, lumakas yung Swiss franc. For the whole year, ang pinakamalaking gainer, Swiss franc Pinakamalaking gainer for the whole year. Well, of course, you have US dollar, pero yung compared to other minor currency pairs, Swiss franc ang pinakamalaking gainer. Why don't you like CHF pairs? Okay, gusto kong pag-usapan to kasi baka tama yung hinala ko eh. Mary Jane. Sige, habang inaantay ko yung sagot ni Mary Jane, let me look for another trade that we can take. Laging ranging pag retracement malakas umabot sa isa. Well, so Swiss franc, Mary Jane, just so you know, it used to be lalalim kasi tayo. Alam mo ba yung correlation ng interest rate to the price or the value or the demand for the currency? Do you have any idea with that? So, buy nga natin tong Euro CHF. Mga random trades lang yung ginagawa ko, guys. I'm not even trying to analyze anything. Hangover ko lang to dun sa mga trade na ginawa ko kanina kasi because of the news. So, ibig sabihin, plain fundamental tayo. Wala tayong technical side muna. Kaya ayoko i-explain kasi hahaba kasi pag in-explain ko yung tungkol sa Swiss franc tapos baka hindi makarelate yung iba. But I'm gonna try to simplify it later on. Okay. So, si Mary Jane ngayon, nag-trade ng 3 trade. So far, meron na siyang profit na $11. So, she can choose to close this right now. Just click the X button here. Yung mga X button na yan, may $13 ka na, $14. And anytime you can withdraw that, di ba? But I'm not doing that yet. Why? Because I want something more. Diba? Medyo hindi naman maganda yung $13 or $14 lang. So, review lang natin, no? Nag-sell ako ng Swiss franc Japanese yen. And because I sold it, I was projecting that the price of Swiss franc is gonna be devalued versus the price of Japanese yen in the next couple of minutes. Ito yung para ka nag-i-scalping. Okay? Speaking of which, let me tell you about the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis. Doon na naman ako, sinisipag na naman ako mag-explain na mag-explain. Mag-overtime na naman tayo. Okay lang ba sa inyo mag-overtime tayo ng kaunti? Kaunti lang naman. Para lang mas ma-deepen ko yung knowledge nyo. Okay lang ba sa inyo yan? Alam nyo kasi na-enjoy ko, especially pag ganyan kayong kahit konti pero nagpa-participate lahat. Mas gusto ko yun eh. Mas gusto ko yun actually. Okay. So tama yung mga sagot nyo lahat. Technical and fundamental analysis, correct. So technical and fundamental analysis. So these are the two major. So merong you can argue merong market sentiment, may mga ganun, 'di ba? There's actually no real market sentiment. Sino nakakaalam ano yung totoong market sentiment? Saan nanggagaling 'yon? Dito sa mga nagte-trade na, have you guys heard of COT? Commitment of Traders Report? Kasi ang akala ng mga traders pag market sentiment, pupunta ka sa mga retail market sentiment. No, you have to go through the financial institution sentiments. Although never naman magde-declare yung mga malalaking bangko ng mga orders na ginagawa nila. Kaya nga sila dark pool, 'di ba? But the futures orders need to be declared. So may mga futures order kasi, especially itong mga hedge funds and financial institutions, at dinedeclare nila yung mga order taking na ginagawa nila. Doon tayo nagbabase ng market sentiment, hindi sa retail side. Okay, so meron na tayong $21, $20 so far. So pagmasdan nyo na mabuti kung ano mangyayari dito sa trade na to, ha? So Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Lumalapit na siya ng lumalapit doon sa dotted red line natin. Ibig sabihin, malapit niya nang abutin yung target profit natin. At ang target profit natin, pag umabot dyan, ay siya ay nasa, magkano ba to? $18 lang naman. That's 18 pips in total. So, nahiya pa, hindi pa sumunod, dumire-diretso. So again, there's technical, there's fundamental, and yeah, yun lang. So technical analysis and fundamental analysis. And you can argue that the market sentiment, even the COT report, is part of the fundamental topic as well. Actually, pag dinidiscuss ko yung aspect ng pag dinidiscuss ko yung aspect ng market sentiment, guys, when I talk about the COT data, ini-explain ko siya during the fundamental topic or the fundamental weeks. So, pinapasok ko rin siya sa fundamental side. Hindi tayo gumagamit ng EMA. Well, it depends. I have different strategies, Mary Jane. I have templates designed for different strategies. So may mga template ako na kailangan parang ganito. May mga template ako na parang ganyan yung itsura niya. So ayan, may mga moving average yan, di ba? So for example, ito. Itong pinakauna. Yan, marami tayong moving average dito. Meron din ako mga template na ganito yung itsura. No, paiba-iba eh. Depende kung ano yung kailangan kong strategy na gamitin nung araw na yon. So, may template tayo designed for a certain strategy. Kasi hindi lang naman isa dapat yung strategy mo, di ba? Dapat meron ka iba't ibang strategy. Okay, and gusto ko ng different strategies. Yes, of course, you have to have different strategy. You can't only trust one strategy. Hello, Sir Newbie. Tanong lang, pag buy ka sa USD CHF, ibig sabihin USD binabay mo using CHF. Correct, John Christian Carable. When you buy USD CHF, sige, basing on your question, John Christian, USD CHF tayo, di ba? Nag-buy tayo dito. So, sige, lagyan natin yung pera. USD CHF. So, meron tayong tinatawag na base currency and quote currency. So, the first currency that you will see in a pair, that's what you call the base currency. And the second currency that you will see in a pair is what you call the quote currency. So, pag sinabi mong USD CHF equals to X, that means that the value of every one base currency is equals to X quote currency. Okay? Now, when pag nag-transact ako ng long transaction or buying transaction, so kunyari long is buy, okay? That means that I am buying USD using my Swiss franc. Okay? And then when I go for short or sell, actually, generalize lang natin para hindi nakakalito. So that means I'm buying the base currency using the quote currency. Now, when I go for a short or sell, that means that I'm selling the base, or baliktarin natin, I'm still buying, but I'm buying the quote using the base. Does that make sense? Sulat nyo to guys ha, importante ito. So sa isang pair, may isang base currency and quote currency. Okay? So when you go for a buy transaction or long transaction, that means you are buying the base or the first currency that you will see in a pair using the second currency that you will see in a pair or the quote currency. When you short sell, that means you're buying the quote. It's just the other way around. So in layman's term, I'm betting against, nagbuy ako ng USD CHF, di ba? I'm betting against CHF. I'm betting pro USD. Okay? So ganun. As you guys can see, meron tayong profit of $27. Buwaba na, $30 na yan kanina. So like I said, I'm not contented with that. So we want to wait for the take profit to be hit. So random lang to guys, no? It's just hangover lang to sa mga trades na ginawa ko nga kanina. Dahil ang bias ko today is very, very simple. My bias is against ako sa Swiss franc. For the next, probably for the next couple of days. And you guys can use this idea for the next couple of days. Against ako sa Swiss franc. Ibig sabihin lahat ng trade ko, hindi naman lahat, pero majority ng mga trade ko will be against Swiss franc. So I can buy AUD-CHF, I can buy USD-CHF, I can buy Euro-CHF, and then I can sell CHF-JPY against ako sa CHF. And why? I don't know, I don't have the luxury of time to explain it, but let's just say that yung main reason kung bakit sila binibili ng mga majority ng mga buyers ng CHF is no longer there. They stopped increasing their interest rates. So hindi na sila ganun ka-attractive sa mga buyers nila. At napakalaking factor nun sa Swiss franc given na isa siya sa pinakamalaki ang inangat ngayong taon. Okay? So I think we're gonna see a lot of sell-offs. So I'm gonna go, I'd say, I'd bet my life on this. I will go against Swiss franc. But I'm not saying na, all the way mag-sell ka na lang ngayon, sell, 'di ba? At tuloy-tuloy na lang. Of course, the markets will go up and down, 'di ba? That's part of how the markets work. Merong tinatawag na market retracements or corrections. So hindi ka makakakita ng isang currency pair that goes all the way down or all the way up, parang parabolic move. Normally it's gonna create a pattern of retracements. And so far we're seeing that pattern here. So hangga't magko-continue lang tong pattern na to, I'm still against Swiss franc for the next couple of days. Just because napakalaking factor ng news na nangyari kanina. Which brings me to my point. What is the difference between technical analysis and fundamental analysis? Anyone? What is the difference between technical analysis and fundamental analysis? Coach Tariq, anong platform gamit mo? Ito po, MT4, MetaTrader 4. I'll give you guys a link to download later on. So what is the difference? Anyone? What's the difference between technical and fundamental analysis? So this is so-called as your assessment methodologies. Ibig sabihin, you're trying to assess, you're trying to analyze, saan pupunta yung currency nito? Saan pupunta to? Anong gagawin nito? 'Di ba? Using these two factors. One is technical and one is fundamental. So what's the main difference between the two though? Technical analysis using mathematical equation of price and deviation, spot as fundamental more on news, economy, interest rate. Very good. John Christian Carable. Fundamental is based on news. Okay. So technical analysis, just for the lack of a better term, or just shortcut it all, technical analysis equals chart patterns. Chart reading, chart patterns. So dito papasok yung mga support and resistance, mga overbought, oversold. So I'm not gonna say which one is true, which one is absolute bullshit. Sorry for the term. Of course, may mga strategy na hindi naman talaga gumagana sa Forex. But what I'm saying is, there is a way to analyze the market just by looking at the chart. And that's not because it's just the chart itself. It's because all the things that you see in the chart right now is numbers-based. Tandaan nyo to ha. Pagdating natin nung ano yung isang branch of mathematics na nagtatakal ng mga charts, saan part ba to? I think it's fractal. But can you tell me about the branches of mathematics? So meron bago mag-trigo or advanced trigo na ba to? Hindi pa. So anyone. Statistics and probability, iba na kasi yun eh. So that's yes, that's good. Pero hindi. Yung chart reading pa lang, di ba nung elementary pa lang tayo may chart reading na. Elementary, high school may chart reading na. Ano bang branch to? Ano bang branch of, so merong algebra ba to? Hindi arithmetic, may algebra. Anyone, sige, Google nyo nga kung ano to. So anyway, we studied how to read the charts. Di ba nga nung nag-aaral ka pa lang nung high school, college, or sorry, nung elementary, gagawa kayo ng mga chart tapos nandun yung mga cleaners for the day. I don't know about you guys. Nung nag-aaral ako ng elementary, high school, public school lang ako. So naglilinis kami ng room namin. And merong naka-chart doon kung sino yung naka-assign na group as cleaners. Naka-chart yun, di ba? Yung grades mo. Geometry. Okay, thank you very much, Sir Jesse. Yes, sa geometry to. Ano ba yan? Bakit ba nawawala sa isip ko yung mga ganyang bagay na basic? Okay, so sa geometry, pinag-aaralan natin yung charts. Di ba? So, ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng chart? By the way, alam ba natin mga drawing lang yan? Mga may kulay na drawing? Hindi eh. May nire-represent yan, di ba? So, there's always gonna be numbers represented by the chart. For example, in what you can see in your screen right now, you have the price on the right side of your screen, and you have the time and date on the bottom part of the screen. So, horizontally or rather vertically, kung saan siya nakatapat, yun yung data na nire-represent niya in terms of the time and the date. Horizontally, kung saan siya nakatapat, yun yung data na nire-represent niya kung ano yung price na nung time and day na yun. So, technically guys, everything here in the chart is actually just numbers. Yes, it's funny how people analyze the chart. Obviously, may mga support and resistance, may mga trending channel, mga break of support, break and resistance, may mga drawing na ganyan. But there's actually a deeper meaning into that. And eventually, if you start learning about the indicators, oscillators, even the indicators themselves, guys, they do represent numbers. Lagay pa ako isa pang by dito. The indicators themselves, they are based on an algorithm that if you and I would do right now, it's gonna take a lot of time. But mostly, yung mga RSI, mga fractal na yan, it's algorithmic-based indicators eh. So, pinagsasama-sama niya yung last price reach, yung mga prices nung before, yung inabot nung moving averages, etc., etc. So, everything that you see in the chart is numbers. So, technical analysis, chart reading, chart patterns, meaning it is based on numbers. Mathematics. Now, can anybody explain to me what is fundamental analysis? Ano naman yung fundamental analysis? In your own words, ano naman po yung fundamental analysis? In your own words. So if technical analysis is trying to identify or trying to analyze the market as to where the price could go based on historical data, okay? So hindi ko pala nabanggit kanina, no? So chart reading, chart patterns, historical data yan eh. So historical prices yan, historical numbers. So if technical analysis is based on historical numbers, what about fundamental analysis? Fundamental analysis is based on news, yes. Fundamental analysis based on economic news online, okay? What else? So, pakisulat. Technical analysis is the way to analyze the market as to where it could go or where the prices could go using its historical prices. Fundamental analysis is analyzing where the market could go and how the market would react basing on the most recent economic data or economic news. Ang pinaka-importante dito, kasi pabalik na naman tayo sa supply and demand, guys, di ba? you have to understand, people are agreeing, participants are agreeing to buy certain currency pairs at the same time. Why would they agree to buy a certain currency pair if that currency is not performing really good economically? Or there's no any sign? Eh, hindi naman araw-araw may news. So, if I am a technical analyst and I wanna just purely focus on technical analysis, anong gagawin ko pag nakita ko tong pair na to? CHFJPY. Probably, I will wait for this prices or this area to be reached. Okay? Tapos baka magbabay ako dyan if I'm a purely technical analyst. Bakit? May zone dito, may support, may support dyan. Even here, there's even better support here. So probably, I'll buy here and I'll buy here. And yes, there may be some reaction when the market reaches those level, pero temporary lang yun. There may be some reaction when the market reaches those level, pero temporary lang yun. But because I'm combining technical and fundamental, my bias right now is not to buy CHF, it's just to sell. I'm just waiting for the opportunities to sell. Every time I'm given one. Pero ang ultimate bias ko is that I'm not going to buy CHF, JPY anytime soon. So nakita nyo ngayon yung difference nung technical and fundamental analysis. So, minsan kasi pag technical analysis lang, talagang marami kang magiging wrong decisions. You have to combine both. You really have to combine both. If you ask me, which one is most important, Coach? I'd say technical analysis. Kasi hindi naman araw-araw may news eh. Hindi naman araw-araw may data. In fact, you guys can save this. So I'll give you 2 links, 2 websites you can check the news. Ito yung isa. Sinend ko sa chat box natin, guys. I-bookmark nyo na yan. So, hindi naman araw-araw may news dun sa currency na tinatrade mo. So, you know, majority of the time, you're still gonna rely on your technical. Pero pag may news like this, especially as big as this one, then, you know, you have to change your bias. Kalimutan mo na lahat ng technical side. Pag ganyan kalaki yung news. So, bibigyan ko kayo ng isang tip. At isang technique na hindi binibigay normally sa mga beginners and sa mga free trainings. The higher the interest rate in a country, the higher the demand for their currency. Okay? So, vice versa. So, ang nangyari ngayon is kabaligtaran. Imbes na, ano kasi, guys, sa Forex Factory at saka sa economic data, it's all about the expectation versus the reality. It's all about the expectation versus the actual. So bago pa kasi lumabas yung actual news, meron ng mga expectations na lalabas from the economists, from different, you know, smart people in the world, central bank leaders. Meron sila expectation at nag-agree sila doon sa expectation yan. But if that expectation is not met, that's the time that the market will react wildly to that currency. More specifically to the interest rates. So dahil nga hindi nga nangyari yung interest rates na inaasahan ng dito sa Swiss franc. So, alam mo kasi ang gusto kong i-explain talaga to, sobrang gandang topic nito, pero ang haba kasi it deserves one whole session just talking about the interest rates. So palagi nyo aabangan yung mga interest rate decisions. One thing, kasi napaka-wild niyan. Especially pag hindi yung expectation yung lumabas. Now, imagine mo. So, expected 2%. Pero ang lumabas naman, hindi naman 1.75, hindi 2, lumabas 2.25%. Ano sa palagi mo mangyayari sa Swiss franc? Imagine mo lang, ang expected ng mga economists, ng mga traders, 2%. Biglang aangat, di ba? Biglang magsushoot up. So, if the expectation or if the actual is better than the expectation, that gives more demand for the currency. If the actual is less than the expectation, definitely more sell-off will happen. Okay? So, okay pa ba kayo? Okay pa ba kayo? Ito, nag-overtime na nga tayo. Are you guys still okay? Are you guys still good? Meron ba nag-trade ng mga template ko kanina? So, if you wanna figure out kung sino yung mga mag-close lang ako ng mga trades ko kanina tala ko sa cellphone ko. So if you want to figure out kung sino yung mga pinakamalalaking participants sa Forex market, yung tinatawag nilang whale, di ba? Yan po yung mga yan. Sila and their participation nandyan din. So you have Deutsche Bank, one of the biggest ones. Barclays Capital, UBS, Citibank. Ito yung mga pinakamalalaking participants ng Forex. And in case you're wondering, guys, the Forex market is working 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Pero meron tayong certain time lang na sinusunod in terms of when do we trade. Yun yung mga time lang na may magandang movement talaga si market. Coach, when do you enter the trade kapag may HIN po? What do you mean HIN? What's HIN? So the Forex broker is the one, babalik tayo dito sa explanation na to, hindi kasi pwedeng rumekta, no? So you really have to have a middleman. You have to go through the broker. The broker will pass your data or your orders to the liquidity pool. By the way, ang tawag po dito is liquidity pool or liquidity providers. They are the ones providing access to the brokers and their traders to buy and sell different currencies. Sila mismo yung nagpa-participate directly sa interbank, tapos tayo secondary market na lang tayo kumbaga. Para tayong saling ket-ket actually. Parang nakikitaya lang tayo. Parang ganun. If you get what I mean. High impact news. Okay. So, normally, I have a general rule of not trading 30 minutes before the news and 30 minutes after the news. It really depends though. Kung sobrang laki nung actual sa expectation, kung sobrang laki nung difference nung actual sa expectation, iti-trade ko right away yon. Pero kung hindi naman gano'n kalaki yung difference, you want to let the market decide eh. Tandaan mo, pag lumabas yung news, the market is still trying to decide, okay, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we take this currency? Do we buy it? Do we sell it? So, there's no clear direction right after the news eh. Marami pang magiging mga movements yan na hindi naman talaga yun yung actual movement na gusto yung gawin. Tingnan nyo kung gaano ka-risky ang Forex. So kanina we were up $30. Just a couple of minutes later, we're down $80. Diba? So this is what Forex trading is, and this is the reality of Forex trading. But you know, if you know what you're doing, if you know your trades, you're not gonna panic like, close ko na yung trades ko, wrong na, mali na yung mga trades ko. No. You're still gonna keep that until at least mag-positive siya. So some people can, you can do layering. Tinatawag nilang, okay, yung bagong term dyan, layering. Pero basically, it's like sort of like you're hedging, arbitrage. Well, actually, dollar cost averaging yan sa stock market. Yung the more na bumababa, sure ka naman na mangyayari, aangat siya. The more na bumababa, nag-add ka ng more positions. Basta sure ka, I mean, you have more confidence that the price will go up eventually. You add more positions kasi eto, pag nag-take profit tong open trade na to, mas malaki yung magiging profit mo dyan kaysa dito sa open trade na to. Kasi mas mababa mo siya nabili eh. Diba? So, yun. CHF, JPY, ganun pa na naglalaro-laro lang dito. Euro, CHF. Sige, let's add one more buy. Ito yung mga trades namin actually. Ito yung mga trades namin. Sir, tanong lang po, yung system ng lot and pips sa Forex and ba yung leverage? No. Okay. So, there's a difference between the leverage that you're choosing about creating an account, and there's a difference between the lot size. Okay? So para lang malinaw, ito yung lot size, yung volume. Okay? So you can pick as much as 8, even more than that. The lowest is the micro lot is 0.01. Okay? So this is basically the multiplier of your trades. Dito naka-multiply yung trades mo eh. So 0.01 is equals to 1,000 currency units. Okay. 0.1 is equals to 10,000 currency units. 10,000. Sulat nito ah. And then 1 is equal to 100,000 currency units. So obviously, anything in between, alam nyo na. Anything more than that, alam nyo na. So 0.01 is 1,000. So 0.02 is 2,000. 0.03 is 3,000. So on and so forth hanggang mag 100,000 siya. So ito yung multiplier ng trades na ginagawa mo. Ito mismo, itong volume. Yung leverage, okay, so ito yung lot size. Yung leverage naman is your ability to be able to do this. So leverage is yung multiplier naman ng account mo mismo. For example, ikaw ay merong $1,000 account. Kung naka 1:100 leverage ka, then ibig sabihin, ang account mo in total is $100,000. Ibig sabihin, kaya mong mag-buy ng 1 lot kasi $100,000 na. Well, in theory, not. In reality, not. But in theory, yes. So, yun ang difference niya. So, palagi yung iisipin, walang problema kahit anong leverage yung ilagay mo. Hindi mo naman sasagarin yung leverage mo eh. Ang importante, you don't go over the computed lot size or volume every time magka-trade ka. Dito marami nagkakamali, honestly. Dito marami nagkakamali. Lot size or volume, yun yung importante. Kasi, tingnan mo, bigyan ko kayo example. So, 0.15 lang yung tin-rate natin, di ba? So, for example, Euro CHF JPY, 0.15 lang siya. So, kunyari gawin natin 1 lot. Tingnan mo subukan lang natin. Gawin natin 1 lot. Sell tayo dito. Tingnan mo yung magiging movement nung dalawang CHF JPY. The one is 0.15, the one is 1 lot. Well, obviously, magkaiba sila ng opening price. So, malaki yung magiging difference. Pero tingnan mo naman, $12, $10 na kaagad. Maliit pa lang yung nagiging movement. Diba? And same thing, kung mali ka naman ng trade at kabaliktaran naman yung naging trade mo, ganoon din naman yung magiging losses mo. So, mas risky. The more that you go higher in lot size, mas risky siya. So, yung unang trade natin, ang profit lang niya is $18 pag umabot tayo sa take profit. $16. Yung pangalawang trade natin, dahil 1 lot siya, ang take profit natin is $180. So, yeah. So, very, very risky. Coach, lahat yan manually sineset. Yes po, Miss Mary Jane. Manually sineset. Okay, so going back here, like I said, you have to go through the broker. They will give you the liquidity pool, liquidity providers, and those sell-side liquidity will be able to transact with your orders. And like I mentioned, the Forex broker is the firm that provides access to the trading platform that allows them to buy and sell foreign currencies. And guys, obviously, it's probably your job to do your own due diligence. Ako, of course, I will promote ACY till death dahil sila na yung the best eh. You don't have any problems with walang mga fake spikes, walang pahirapan sa withdrawal, walang pahirapan sa deposit, walang nagreklamo. Wala pa ako kahit isang na-receive na reklamo. Ang na-receive ko lang na reklamo is yung tungkol sa credit card niya. So, nag-deposit siya via credit card, nag-withdraw siya, dumating ulit sa credit card. So, nasa batas kasi ng AMLA yun. Pag nag-deposit ka sa isang third-party wallet at withdraw mo, unang babalik yon kung saan mo din-deposit, like credit card. So, anyway, aside from that, wala akong na-receive na kahit isang reklamo. Kasi may mga brokers kasi masyadong malaro eh. Diba? At biglang nilang tinataasan yung spread or biglang nagkakaroon ng mga fake movements para ma-hit yung stop loss mo. ACY is very, very reliable. So ACY in Sydney, Australia, they have their own building there, as you can see here. Actually, I'll be there in December. Pupunta ako dyan sa building nila for the year-end party. Yeah, they're really, really, really good Australian brokerage. Now, in case that you have another broker, wala namang problema kung pipili kayo ng ibang broker. Ang number one tip ko lang sa inyo is pumili kayo ng broker na may ASIC regulation. Mas maganda kung merong mga, more than ASIC, like for example, yung mga European regulations, pero at least ASIC. Kasi Australian regulation to, it's very strict. Tapos after ASIC, may VSFC, or pwede rin naman SISEC, but mainly ASIC regulation. Kasi guys, ang mga broker dapat regulated. Pag hindi yan regulated, wag niyong papasukin yan. Anyway, you do your own due diligence. ACY Securities is a broker in the Philippines. No, wala pa po kasing broker sa Pilipinas actually. So, yes, they do have an office here as well. Actually, malapit lang sa amin yung kinuha nilang office dito sa BGC. As of the moment, they're in Makati, yung ACY office dito. But they just got an office here near my office para sa support and I think global support team yun nandito. So yes, meron silang opisina dito but it's not from the Philippines. They have registration in the Philippines but they're not from the Philippines. Wala pang forex broker na nanggagaling sa Pilipinas kasi po wala naman tayong regulating body. Wala pa tayong regulating body sa forex. Ang regulating body lang natin ay pang stock market sa PSE. So, yeah. Anyway, so you do your own due diligence. Hindi ko na kayo bobolahin kung bakit kayo dapat mag-ACY. Kayo nang bahala mag-research. So doon sa mga magtatanong mamaya, of course, coach, magkano minimum deposit? So sa ACY, pag standard account, merong $50 minimum deposit. For Pro Zero account, mas mababang spreads, $200 minimum deposit. And a bespoke account is $10,000. Ito yung mga professional na yung gusto maging professional traders. And meron din tayong mga corporate accounts. If you wanna go for a corporate account, then pwede rin naman. Doon sa mga nagtitrade na sa inyo, kayo na mismo humusga actually. Alam nyo naman yung mga normal spread, di ba? So, for example, spread natin ngayon sa Euro USD is 1 pipet. So, this is 0.1 pip. 0 to 0.1 pip. GBP USD, 0.2 pip. USD JPY, 0.1 pip. USD CHF, 0.2 pip. Diba? So guys, naka-pipet to, naka-point system yan, hindi yan naka-pips. So, ibig sabihin, pag nakita mo 4, that's 0.4. Hindi yan 4 pips. So, sobrang baba ng spread ng ACY Securities. I guarantee you, you cannot even find any other broker here in the Philippines na nag-ooperate na mas mababang spreads. Coach, okay lang ba na ang account opening ko sa ACY is MT5 pero dapat pala MT4? It's okay. Well, if you wanna use our EA, so we have an EA specifically designed for MT4 lang. But if you wanna do manual trades, it's okay, mag MT5 ka, sir. Walang problema doon. But the tools that we have on the website actually is pang MT4 lang, unfortunately. Wala pa akong mga MT5 version. So, Coach, do you offer prop account? We don't as of the moment. I'm thinking about that. Pinaplano ko na yan actually. I'm just looking for a partner na pwede nating pagpasukan ng prop account. This year is really bad in economics. The economics of Forex market this year is bad. So it's not a good year to start a prop account. So probably next year we'll start offering that. Advantages of Forex trading, you have more leverage, wala kang overhead costs, and like I mentioned to you guys earlier, it's 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. But even if it's 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, meron lang tayong mga certain time na doon lang tayo nagta-trade. Ano nga yung mga oras na yon? If anybody tell me, what are those times? So you have if you're following London session, and then if you're following New York session, ito yung main session eh. New York sessions. So Philippine time, London is 3 p.m. New York is 8 p.m. Kailan ba magsisimula ang DST? Tignan ko nga. DST 2023. Mag-start siya sa November 5 pa. Okay. So, pag nag-November 5 na, +1 lang yan. So, ibig sabihin, yung 8 p.m. magiging 9 p.m. So, DST +1. So, pag November 5 onwards hanggang March na yan, magpa-+1 ka lang ng isang oras lang. Kasi di ba nag-a-adjust yung oras ng mga Western countries pagka daylight savings time. Okay, so London session as of the moment, na non-DST pa, it's 3 p.m. New York session is 8 p.m. Okay? Now, ang question is this. Coach, kala ko ba 24/5? Bakit tayo may sinusundan na oras? I'm gonna go back to this. Etong mga pinakamalalaki, siguro sila pa lang no more than 60% na eh. Yung kontrolado nila eh. Itong mga to, more than 60% na yung kontrolado nila sa Forex market. So, itong mga to, nasan ba sila nakalocate? Diba? Yan, Deutsche Bank, of course, Germany, pero they have a huge head office in London as well. UBS, London, meron sa US or New York. Barclays, ganun din, meron sa London, meron sa New York. Citibank, ganun din. So, all of these banks are actually operating in those time zones. Kaya ako sinasabi na sundan natin yung ganung oras kasi yun yung time na maraming nagtitrade at may malaki yung volume. Anyway, so less time needed, and the best part about trading is that you can do it anywhere you want as long as you have internet connection. Alam mo, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, no? Regardless of what you are expecting out of Forex, or regardless of what your expectations are in terms of making money in trading, I think the only thing that I can brag about Forex trading is the time and the freedom that you can actually be anywhere you want. You can make money anywhere. Wag ka na muna dun sa full-time trading side. Doon ka lang muna sa meron ka lang side hustle, meron ka lang dagdag income, 'di ba? Na imbes na kumikita lang yung pera mo ng let's say 2% per annum sa banko, why not make it 2% per month, or maybe even 5% per month, or maybe even 10% per month? Those numbers are very doable. but most of all, it's a lifetime skill. Sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, eventually all of us will have to come to retirement. Majority of our students here, our clients, are retired doctors, retired military officials, and sabi nila gusto lang daw nila na may pagkakaabalahan para hindi naman sila, alam mo yun, kasi nagde-deteriorate kasi yung brain natin pag wala tayong ginagawa or pag wala tayong iniisip. So when that time comes, I think you'll see me somewhere in the beaches trying to, trading. Anyway, so to succeed, you have to be willing to learn this, learn intensively to master this professional skill. Guys, this is a professional skill, so it requires professional attention and time. Okay, okay lang ba? Diretso na tayo sa quiz kasi overtime na tayo. Mamaya na yung mga questions nyo, okay lang ba? Punta na tayo sa quiz. Are you guys ready for the quiz? Is everybody ready for the quiz? So paano coach yung coaching sessions via online or on-site? It depends. Kung nandito ka sa Metro Manila at convenient naman sa iyo pumunta rito sa opisina, pwedeng in person, on-site. Pero kung malayo ka, then online lang. Ready na ba? Is everyone ready? Ilan lang yung sumasagot. Ready na ba tayong lahat mag-quiz? Ready? So 12 questions lang naman to at meron namang multiple choices at madali lang to kasi na-discuss naman natin lahat kanina. May timer tayo, 10 minutes. Yung videos na ipi-play ko in the background, pag natapos na siya, ibig sabihin tapos na yung time. What else? So the winner of this quiz will receive a 1,000 pesos GCash from us plus an ebook. Now, paano ko masasabi kung sino yung winner? Kung sino yung pinakaunang makaka-perfect 12 score. Kung sino yung pinakaunang makaka-perfect 12, you are the winner. I also have to mention na yung mga umattend na last time at yung mga nakailang attend na, like alam nyo na yan, Madam, Miss Lolita, and si Sir Darrell, alam namin na pag naka-attend na, obviously, alam nyo na yung ibang mga sagot. So, disqualified na po kayo dito sa ating quiz. But you can still answer, it's okay. How much is the cost for coaching session? I'll discuss that later on. But, sige, sagutin ko na nga, wala pong cost. Libre po. We don't charge anything here. I told you, we don't charge anything. We don't charge anything. Wala po tayong bayad. Okay, I'll tell you the requirements though, kung paano makakapag-avail. But I'll do that in a while. So, lahat ng mga questions nyo, apart from the question about the coaching session, the training, we have the VIP package. Lahat ng mga questions nyo about that, I'll be happy to answer that later on. But for now, let's do the quiz. Kasi overtime na naman tayo. Pasensya na kayo. Sana walang mapaaga yung pasok bukas. Okay. So same thing pa rin naman kung paano yung nangyari kanina, kung paano tayo nagkaroon ng mga questions. Lumalabas lang sa screen nyo, di ba? So same thing pa rin. I'll still pull up the questions. Tapos like I said, once na matapos na yung timer, and ang timer natin is yung mga ilo-launch ko na videos. Once na matapos na po yun, that means tapos na po yung timer natin. Okay? So, yan na. Can you guys see the questionnaire on your screen? Yes or no? Pag merong hindi nakakakita, please let me know kasi hindi ka makapag-participate. Now, I want everybody, please, to participate. Whether or not maka-perfect score ka, kahit maka-1 ka lang, kahit maka-0 ka pa, basta mag-participate ka, you will still receive this ebook. A comprehensive guide to beginners traders or to beginner traders. Napakaganda po nitong ebook na to. So, I'm giving it out for free as a consolation. Basta mag-participate lang kayo, please. Yung mga nandito, whether or not masasagot mo lahat yan, basta mag-participate ka, you'll still receive this. Okay? Sumasagot na ba kayo? Kasi wala pa ako nakikita ng sumasagot. Sumasagot na ba kayo, guys? Are you answering? Meron bang hindi nakakakita ng question sa screen? Please tell me para ma-resolve natin as early as now. Okay, kaya pala tahimik na kayo. Sumasagot na pala. Sige, so I'll just play the videos. Okay, good. So I'll just play the videos and yeah, tapusin niyo yung quiz and then we'll I'll get back to you after the videos. wait lang. May mga nagsasabi na I can't see daw. I can't see. Ano kaya to? Yung iba ba nakikita nyo ba, guys? Can you guys see the questions? Yung iba? Sir Ricardo and Miss Mercy, are you using a cell phone? Mobile? Kaya. Oo, mahirap talaga pag naka-mobile lang. Sino sa inyo yung naka-mobile pero nakikita niyo yung questions or na pull up niyo yung questions? Wala pa rin ba, Miss Mercy? Hindi niyo pa rin makita? Wala pa din po. Pero kanina ba nakita mo yung poll? Yung naglabas tayo ng poll questionnaire kanina? Did you see that? Okay, sige. Ganito na lang Kasi siyempre, I want you to participate. Ayaw naman natin na may ma-miss na opportunity dahil hindi nakapag-participate. I will send you the privately. So you have to answer me privately. Send ko po sa iyo yung questionnaire ha. Manually, isagot mo lang yung kung A, B, C, D, or E, or which one is your answer. Ipa-private chat ko sa iyo dito sa chat box natin, pati kay Sir Ricardo. So again private message kasi pag sumagot kayo ng nakikita ng lahat, edi nakopya na kayo. So private message lang. Ang daya ng iba, no? I'm giving you more time already, guys, ha? Sana makakuha nyo ng maayos. Nasaan ba yung questionnaire natin? Ako, mahirap to eh. Share ko lang muna itong MT4 lang. So guys, kanina negative $100 na tayo, di ba? Pero ngayon, di naman, positive $50 na ulit. That's how wild the markets can go, when you're trading. Again, you can close that manually. Hindi mo naman kailangan antayin na mag-close yan. Kung satisfied ka na doon sa profit, then close it. Pero, if you're not yet satisfied, then wait for it to go. Actually, for example, ito, close ko na itong pinakamalaking profit natin, $60. So, as you can see, may profit tayo na $55 sa CHF JPY. So, ang balance na natin ngayon, from 2,000, naging $2,055 na. And then, meron pa tayong mga open trades. Meron tayong positive 10, negative 14, negative 23, positive 5, negative 4, negative 4. Anyway, I'll just paste yung mga questionnaire natin. Wait lang, nahihirapan akong gawin to eh. Hindi ko pala siya pwedeng hindi ko magawa eh. Hindi ko siya mailagay sa isang separate. Nasa Zoom kasi yung questionnaire eh. Nasa Zoom kasi yung questionnaire, hindi ko siya Bakit nawala yung questionnaire ko? Nawala ang question. Yun na nga ba sinasabi ko. Sorry guys. Sige, let me relaunch it. Sorry. I-relaunch ko po. Sorry. Kasi ini-edit ko kasi from the Zoom itself eh. Relaunch natin yung poll. Okay, here you go. Can you guys see the questions now? Sorry dun sa mga nakatapos na. I'm really sorry. Kasi gusto ko sanang copyahin yung questions themselves para isasend ko kila Kaya lang wala. Pwede siguro ganito. Screenshot ko na lang to. Snipping tool. Guys, can you see the questions again? Nakikita niyo na ba ulit yung questions? Mary Jane, Charlene, Arlene, Melinda? Okay. Nawala pati answers. Yes, I'm sorry. Done na ako, submitted na. Wala, nag-ulit po tayo eh. What about si Ricardo at saka si Mercy? Can you see the questions now? Ricardo and Mercy? Hindi sila sumasagot. Ricardo and Mercy, are you there? Ricardo, can you see the questions now? Nakikita mo na yung questions pa? Okay, okay. Yung pala eh. Si Mercy siguro nakikita niya na rin. Okay, good, good, good. So hindi ko na kailangan mag-copy paste. Sige, sige. Sige, timer again. Another timer starts now.
Hi everyone, I'm Carl Anthony Las Marias. I've been trading since 2016, and at first I was trading only the Philippine stock market, but it is only somewhere in 2020 that I realized that trading the Forex market is way better for a number of reasons. But if I could state only two, that's number one, liquidity. In the Forex market, you don't have to wait for like forever before your order gets triggered, unlike in the Philippine stock market. Sometimes, or most of the time rather, it's a game of chance. Number two, I've come to realize, and I've learned it the hard way, that the Philippine stock market can be easily manipulated. And with the Forex market, manipulation is, I think it's not impossible, but it's highly improbable because of its massive market capitalization. I think the Forex market by far has the highest market capitalization across all platforms. And what else? Yeah, I think it still boils down to the topic of liquidity. But anyway, I don't want to stir any controversy. That's just my opinion. And now let's go to my honest review on Limitless PH. I highly recommend that you undergo or you take the basic and advanced Forex courses that Coach T has put together. I think he's put a massive amount of energy and effort just in putting it up all together. And I think it's the best training program out there where you can learn about Forex trading. Basically, you're gonna understand how the Forex market works, interpret candlesticks, learn the technical and fundamental sides of trading, and even the risk management. Basically, it's gonna equip you to become a profitable Forex market trader. So yeah, what else can I say? It's Coach Tarek, dude. We're talking about a brilliant guy. He's a passionate trader. He's my mentor actually, and a very approachable guy. So yeah, that's it. And I guess everybody can agree with me. So that's all for me. Thanks. Bye.
Copy trading is a form of online trading where investors automatically copy the trades of the other experienced traders. Essentially, it allows novice investors to follow the trading strategies of professionals without having to do research or make the trades themselves. Here's how copy trading typically works. An investor chooses a professional trader whose strategies they want to follow and allocates a certain amount of funds to automatically copy their trades. Whenever the professional trader makes a trade, the same trade is automatically executed on the investor's account. The investor can monitor the trades and adjust their allocation or stop copying the trader at any time. One of the key benefits of copy trading is that it can provide inexperienced investors with access to professional trading strategies without having to invest significant amount of time and effort into researching and analyzing markets. It can also potentially lead to higher returns than traditional investment methods. However, it's important to keep in mind that copy trading just comes with risks. Just because a professional trader has had success in the past doesn't guarantee that they'll continue to perform well in the future. Investors also need to be cautious of blindly following a single trader and not diversifying their portfolio. In addition, copy trading platforms may charge fees, and investors should carefully consider this cost before deciding to use the service. Overall, copy trading can be a useful tool for investors who want to gain exposure to financial markets but don't have the time or knowledge to trade themselves. However, investors should do their due diligence and carefully research the professional traders they choose to follow to minimize risks and maximize potential returns.
Hello po, Flor Dilisa Ropa, engineer by profession and government employee for 20 years. Nakita ko po ang Forex trading sa social media like Facebook ads and naging interested po ako on how to invest. Nag-attend din po ako sa iba't ibang seminars or webinars but naging interested po ako dito sa Limitless PH. Nag-enroll po ako sa kanilang Forex course training program at natuto po akong mag-trade using signals and strategies po ni Coach Tariq. And with his proper guidance, I also learned to trade and when not to trade. As a newbie po, I'm very thankful sa mga small gains ko and how to be a wise trader. I'm very thankful po sa Limitless PH at saka kay Coach Tariq for his dedication and continuous support po, and more power po sa inyo Limitless PH at sa inyong team, at I'm very happy to be part of this community. Maraming salamat.
Isa pa sa napansin ko, JM, na nakapasok ka rin doon sa top 10 traders ng Trading Cup ng ACY Securities. In fact, nag-top 4 ka. Ano ba yung sikreto mo?
Nagsimula tayo sa ACY June or July. Hindi pa ako masyadong nag-trade doon. Hindi ako nagpo-focus ng trade kasi may business rin akong hinahawakan. So, ang naging trade ko noon, parang itong October na buwan talaga. Ang ginagawa ko ng coach sa pagte-trade, araw-araw ako nag-chart pero hindi ako araw-araw nagte-trade. Yan yung natutunan ko sa Limitless na kung kailan ka papasok ng trade. Nag-start ako sa charting. So, unang chart ko, nagsisimula ako sa monthly time frame, bababa ako ng weekly, ng daily, ng H4. Yung pinakang trade ko lang sa H1, confirmation lang kung kailangan na bang umentry o hindi pa, o kung kailan ako papasok dun sa trade natin.
Sit, profit, at saka withdrawals. Pinakamasarap na part na nasa bahay ka, na nasusuportahan mo, nasusundo mo, nahahatid mo yung mga anak mo. Nakikita ko yung mga chat mo eh. At ano yung maipapayo mo naman dun sa mga nagpaplano pa lang sumubok mag-trade?
Nung nag-start ako Limitless Batch 30 last year, September or October. Imagine, 1 year, 2022. Ngayon pa lang ako halos nag-start mag-trade. Ngayon pa lang ako halos 1 year nag-aral, nag-try, pero patuloy-tuloy pa rin nag-aaral. So huwag silang matakot na sumubok, na mag-try, tulong sa family natin. Hindi naman full-time, at least side hustle na ang laking bagay.
I noticed that, within 3 days, so nag-start ka with $200, tama ba?
Opa.
So nag-start ka with $200, tapos meron ka pang nakuha na $50 trading bonus with ACY Securities. Tapos yun nga, na-observe ko that within 3 trading days, so 14, 15, and then 17, kasi dumaan yung weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Monday kahapon, biglang na-triple yung account mo. From $200, naging $743.54. So can you tell me more about this, Sir Ruben? Ano ba yung approach mo? Ano ba yung style mo? Paano mo na-achieve kung pag-triple ng account mo within 3 trading days?
Bale, ang ginagawa ko, sir, may kung na ako, 2 trades at a time lang, sir. 1 to 2 yung baka hindi ako nagkukan eh. Basta doon ganoon lang yung strategy ko. 2 trade lang maximum ang ginagawa ko.
Tapos 2 trades at a time?
Oo, sir. Maximum lang 2 trades lang. Tapos yung may indicator kasi nanood din ako ng mga YouTube. Tapos yung mga tinuro nyo sa akin, yung 3 EMA lang, yung 20 EMA, isa ka 200. tapos RSI sa fractal. Yun lang ginagamit ko, sir. Kasi parang sa confirmation ko lang yung fractal. Bali, ang ginawa ko, doon sa 5 minutes, tapos pinukan ko sa 1 hour time frame.
Hi everyone, I'm
Okay, sobrang tapos na pala yung timer natin. Sobra-sobra na yung time nyo guys ha. Sige, tingnan natin mabilisan lang kung sino ang nakakuha ng perfect score. Well, pinakaunang nakakuha ng perfect score. I would like to first of all congratulate you ahead of time, all of you guys, for staying this long and for participating in case you did participate in our itong quiz na to. Of course, there can only be one winner. Hindi naman pwedeng lahat panalo. Pero lahat pa rin kayo panalo. Kasi lahat naman kayo makaka-receive ng ebook and later may iba pa ako surprises sa inyo. Okay. So let's see. I think na-download ko na yung results. Yeah, this one. So, yan. So, pinakaunang nag-submit si Alexander Lino. But it doesn't necessarily mean na siya na yung panalo kasi hindi naman natin alam kung naka-perfect nga siya. So, first question is, which of the following best defines currency trading or forex trading? Excuse me, currency trading. Which of the statement is true? Forex trading is relatively riskier compared to other investment options, but the reward is more fulfilling, correct? Ano lang naman yan eh, statements. Commercial and non-commercial for the third one. And number 3, which statement best defines? Dito marami nagkakamali yung iba eh. Non-commercial participate. Okay, traders that speculate on market prices for profit. Actually, marami nagkakamali. Malapit na tayo doon sa part na yun. Wait lang. So this pool provides access to the brokers, liquidity providers. Ito na, malapit na tayo. Okay, nakabahan na ako. How do brokers make money? Both of the above. Ito na, dito na marami nagkakamali. Which of the following is not a minor currency pair? It's a trick question, guys. Ang ibig sabihin ng tanong, which of the following is a major currency pair? So, pag sinabing major, mga may USD and other currencies. So, NCD-JPY, unfortunately, is wrong. Nice try, Alexander. You almost got everything correct. Nagkamali lang dito sa part na to, but that's okay. Sumunod si Mary Jane. Kaya lang, nakita ko nang may mali si Mary Jane kanina. True spread lang ang nilagay niya dito, so that's wrong. Ang gagawin ko ngayon, magja-jump na ako. Yung mga tama lang ang sagot dito sa part na to, yung AUD-USD, yun lang i-check ko kasi dyan naman nagkakaroon ng pagkakamali yung karamihan. So currency trading, forex trading is relatively traders that speculate market prices for profit, liquidity providers, both of the above, AUD-USD. So tama siya so far lahat dito. Sino to? Si Romel John Lavaro. Price in point. Okay, good. In Forex, ito na. In long transaction means buy the base and sell the quote currency. And then what are the 3 main ingredients for Forex trading? Ay, patay tayo dyan. Doon siya nagkamali. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and risk management. So MT4 navigation is part of technical analysis. I'm sorry. We have to move forward to the next. Again, nag-jump lang ako kasi baka sabihin nyo, hindi ko chine-check yung mga sagot nyo. Nag-jump lang ako dun sa mga sumagot ng AUD-USD. Kasi yun lang naman yung tama talaga. Okay, currency trading, forex trading is relatively riskier. Sino to? Si Marina. Traders that speculate market prices for profit. True spread. So dito nagkamali si Marina sa true spread. It should be both of the above. AUD-USD si Mel. AUD USD, both of the above. Central Bank, doon siya nagkamali. Liquidity providers po yan. Nako, ang layo ng mararating natin. Si Ms. Sherlyn, AUD USD, both of the above, liquidity providers, traders that speculate to market prices for profit, commercial and non-commercial, Forex trading, currency trading, price in point, buy the base currency, sell the quote currency, risk management, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. Okay, we have a winner. Congratulations, all of the above. And then last but not the least, all of the above. Congratulations kay Miss Sherlyn Tordedo. Yan, meron tayong, malagay ko, magiging magaling na estudyante to. Yan si Madam yung nagpunta rito eh. Nagpunta siya dito sa opisina eh. Submitted the exam as acknowledged, but I don't see my name in the participants exam po. Thanks po. Baka yun ba yung una? Kasi remember diba we had to do it twice dahil na-cancel out yung una. Anyway, so congratulations Miss Sherlyn. You won 1,000 pesos GCash. I know that's nothing, but you know, you can use it for whatever. So Dan will be sending you, if you send your GCash number to Dan, please, we'll send you right away that 1,000 pesos. Okay? And for the rest, congratulations pa rin for participating, lalong-lalo na itong mga isa lang yung pagkakamali. Si Mary Jane, si Alexander, si Romel, si Dilo, nagkamali siya dito. Ito naman si Mercy sa True Commissions at saka si HFJPY. So yeah, congratulations to everyone. All of you who participated will receive an ebook. Mamaya din, pagkatapos po ng ating session, I will send it to you via email. So abangan nyo po yung email ko. Okay, let's go to the question part. Ano po mga questions natin? Go. Forex trading related questions. I know you guys have been waiting for this part. So yes, let's go. Ano po ang mga questions natin? What do you have for me? Regarding coaching session po. Okay, so that part I will be able to answer that later on. Isahan na lang. Doon muna tayo sa mga trading related questions. Nag-enjoy ba kayo? Natuto ba kayo? Natuto ba? Na-boring ba kayo? May natutunan ba? Well, at least majority of you guys are still here. So I'm assuming na marami kayo natutunan, no? Does both deposit and withdrawal po ba is may charge? Okay, good question. Miss Melinda, wala pong charge ang deposit at wala rin pong charge ang withdrawal. Except kung magki-credit card ka, I think meron silang charge yung bank ng 2.5%. Pero if you go through Dragon Pay or other payment options, wala pong charge ang deposit. Ang withdrawal naman, up to 3 times in 1 calendar month, pwede ka mag-withdraw ng walang charge. Yung pang 4th mo na withdraw, may charge na siya. Very minimal lang din naman. How to register Forex trading coach? Yeah, we'll go through that. Recommended leverage for small amounts. What do you mean small amount? Can you be more specific? Ano yung small, sir? Like how much? So the minimum deposit for a standard account is $50. For Pro Zero account is $200. And for Bespoke is $10,000. Recommended leverage for small account. So yun nga, anong klaseng small? How small is it? Like 1,000, 100, 500? By the way, guys, if you enjoyed, I would really appreciate if you can at least, just follow our social media page if you haven't. Ito po yung mga link natin. Ano tayo mag-send? Here you go. So that's our website, Facebook page, Facebook group. Tapos baka pwede mag-leave na rin kayo ng reviews nyo dyan. Ang dami kasi mga fake reviews na lumalabas, yung mga scam reviews. Magaganda naman yung review nila, puro 5-star, pero mga nagre-recommend sila ng mga scammer na traders, kuno. Yung mga foreigners yung lumalabas. Ang dami lumalabas again sa Facebook. So gusto lang natin matabunan. Baka pwede kayong magbigay naman ng review sa Facebook page. Hindi ko kayo pipilitin kung ano yung gusto nyo ilagay dyan, kahit 3-star or 1-star lang. Whatever you feel is the right review for Limitless PH. And follow our page there. Tapos LinkedIn meron po tayo, YouTube meron po tayong YouTube, IG meron din tayo. So if you wanna follow us on IG, nandiyan po yung ating handle. $200 minimum sa Pro Zero account. Okay, so if you're asking me if the leverage for the $200, I'd say you go for the max. So siguro leverage mo dapat 1:500 para medyo mas may flexibility ka on the trades. Ano pong trading indicators usually ginagamit nila and recommended time frame for sa trading? Okay. That really depends, Venice. That really depends on the strategy that you're using, 'di ba? At saka yung ano yung ina-assess mo mangyari dun sa trade mo. But if you ask me if there's at least one indicator that I always use, well, not always, but majority of the time ginagamit ko sa TDI. So Traders Dynamic Index. Unfortunately, hindi siya available sa MT4 by default. You have to download it outside. Sa website ng Limitless, meron tayo niyan. Yung TDI indicator. Actually, lahat ng mga indicators and oscillators na ginagamit namin for our strategies, nandun naman sa website din. So, why? Kasi Traders Dynamic Index, it's built for Forex. It's not like RSI or fractals or, MACD na build talaga siya for, for other purpose, like for stock trading. Ang TDI is built for Forex. It's a combination of 5 different separate indicators. Okay, ano pa? Ano pa question? Ano app ng Limitless Forex Trading, sir? So wala po tayong app. Ang ACY merong app. Well, MT4 is an app through where you can trade via your phone. But in terms of the apps itself, yung MT4 lang naman ang kailangan mo for trading eh. But Limitless page itself, wala po tayong app na ginagamit. Website meron tayo. Hindi naman natin kailangan actually ng app. So this is our website. Yan. Actually, nandiyan yung link sa sinend ko sa inyo. Sige, diretso na tayo dun sa mga tanong nyo about coaching kasi puro yun naman ang tanong. So this is what we have. So I keep on telling you guys earlier when you were asking me, magkano? So if you go through Limitless page, VIP membership, this is what we do. And this is basically why I take pride in Limitless page, because like I said, we don't really want to charge anything for clients. It's not that charging them is bad. Of course, it's a business. But for me, as much as possible, I want to share my knowledge without having to charge these people. Kasi imbis ay pang bayad mo, kunyari magbabayad ka ng training na worth 100,000. Eh di sana pinang-deposit mo na lang. Starting capital mo na sana yon, di ba? So yun ang main reason kung ba't ayoko talaga magkaroon ng mga charges. And anyway, so far so good. We're able to maintain the no charge culture. But there is a requirement. So ano ba yung requirement? So if you go to the website here, under VIP membership. So our VIP membership specifically designed to empower serious traders like you with the knowledge, tools, and support needed to excel in financial markets. Our VIP membership is free for traders with at least $2,000 trading capital with our partner broker, ACY Securities. So meaning to say, anyway, when you start trading, kailangan mo naman talaga ng minimum capital na at least $1,000 para maging serious yung magiging profit mo. I'm not discriminating those small deposits, pero to be realistic, if you really wanna make something out of your career as a trader, you have to start with at least $500 or $1,000. So dagdagan mo na lang ng konti, magiging 2,000 na. May libre ka ng VIP program. At ano ba yung VIP natin? VIP members have lifetime access to the following. Number 1, you have a 10-week course. So we do have, I think sa October magsisimula to. Ito. So we have a 10-week course, batch 43. Meron tayong existing in batch 42. So batch 43, October 3 yung deadline ng enrollment. Ang schedule niya is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. every Wednesdays and Thursdays. This one can be done online or in person, like I said, depending on the convenience ng mas majority ng mga nasa group. Lifetime access to Limitless PH website. So ito, magkakaroon ka ng access dito where you have class playbacks. So may mga na-miss out ka na session. Kasi po, ang training natin, kahit pa sabihin natin 10 weeks yan, maiksi lang yun eh. So medyo progressive siya. You have to attend all the classes para maintindihan mo. So of course, hindi natin maiwasan, may mga emergency like ako kahapon, hindi ka makaka-attend ng class. Then you can watch the recording here. Kung ano yung na-miss out mong topic, diba? Pwede mo siyang panoorin. Okay? Trading tools, sabi ko nga kanina, may mga special tools tayo na ginagamit for trading. So that will only be here on the website pag meron kang login. Forex education, market watch, pretty simple website lang naman. Yun nga, so balik tayo dito sa VIP membership. Number 3, you have access to the trading videos, lifetime. Number 4, you can join our live trading session. So hindi lang naman ako to. We have live trading sessions with Duncan Cooper as well, Australian from ACY Securities. He's really good. So he does live trading every 5 or 6 p.m. Philippine time, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So pwede kayong umattend doon if you're part of the VIP. And that's for free as well. And you can ask him any you can ask him any what do you call this? Interactive kasi siya. So pwede mo siyang tanungin kung ano yung currency pair na gusto mong i-check. I-check niya live. Okay, let's check Euro USD. Okay, let's check gold. So yun ang ating live trading sessions. You have trading signals. So just an example. This is not that active anymore kasi nagkaroon kami ng automated trading. Pero binabalik ko ulit yung pagiging active nung trading signals namin. There you go. Here. So it looks like this. Yeah, may mga recommended entry ako, may mga stop loss ako, ganyan, and take profit at kung kailan yung expiration ng trade, depending if it's a buy market order or limit order. So I do send signals to my students. Of course, di ba, nag-aaral ka pa lang, di mo pa alam yung trade na gagawin mo, let me handle that. Trading tools, and of course, pinakabago nating EA. So we also have an automated trading. It's recently launched. Medyo bago po siya. Ito yung kanyang performance. Nasa my FX book, makikita nyo naman. Let me look for that. Where is it? So ito yung ating EA na ginagamit ngayon. It's very conservative. So far, last 2 months, 96% winning rate. 93% winning rate on the shorts. And so far, conservative. Diba? So 1% in August, 3.78% so far for September. Conservative lang siya. So yan yung EA natin. So ang minimum deposit naman for the EA is $1,000 at least. Okay, so by the way, meron tayong promo. We currently have a promo where you can Nasaan ba yan? Okay, there you go. So instead of a $2,000 minimum deposit to have access to our VIP program, meron po tayong promo na hanggang September 30, $1,000 minimum deposit. So $1,000 starting capital. So sabi ni Mary Jane, can we shift and separate account yung EA and live account? Well, yes, if you want to trade manually, you can have a separate account for that. If you want to focus more on the EA alone, then pwedeng isang account lang. Pero kung gusto mo mag-trade manually, tapos gusto mo may EA ka pa rin, dapat naka-sub account siya. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng galawin yung naka-EA. Yung manual trade mo, manual trade lang. Yung EA, naka-EA lang siya. Separate account. Okay. Can we shift from regular member to VIP member? What do you mean regular member to VIP? Registered na po sa acy.com. Doon na po ba mag-deposit ng 2K? Yes, Miss Arlene. If you are already may account, if you already have an account, tomorrow we'll get you contacted para ma-assist ka sa paggawa or sa pagde-deposit. So, okay. Last but not the least, ginagabi na tayo. Meron din po akong ipamimigay na $50 welcome bonus. So, ito walang requirement to. Hindi mo kailangan mag-deposit. Gusto mo lang masubukan muna, di ba? Ito, para siyang, hindi siya demo account kasi ang demo account, hindi mo talaga mag-withdraw eh. Ito, pag napalago mo to, pwede mo siyang i-withdraw under certain conditions, of course. So, you can claim this. All you have to do is to create an account with ACY Securities. So, ito na po. Ibigay ko na sa inyo yung link. So, pwede nyo i-scan yung QR code or pwede nyo i-click itong link na isi-send ko sa inyo para makagawa ng account sa ACY. Actually, hindi lang yan. Pag nag-deposit pa kayo, let's say you nag-deposit kayo ng certain amount, magbibigay pa rin tayo ng another 10% bonus deposit. So, kung nag-deposit ka ng 1,000, meron kang extra 100. Kung nag-deposit ka ng 2,000, meron kang extra 200. Ito naman, itong $50 no deposit bonus is hindi mo kailangan mag-deposit. Ang kailangan lang ma-approve yung account mo. Okay? So mind you guys, when you start creating an account, marami kasing natatenga dito eh. Yung iba hindi nila tinatapos yung account creation. You have to finish it hanggang sa pag-upload ng documents. You have to finish it. So again, we have two things. VIP program, all of the things that I just mentioned, kasama na dyan for free for just $1,000 starting capital. And just get your account approved within tomorrow. I'll give you a $50 bonus. Approve na po today. Today lang na-approve. Sige, ito check ko mamaya yan. Any questions? Madali na ako doon sa mga sinabi ko, no? I hope you guys are okay. Kahit nag-overtime tayo, sana naging informative naman yung session natin. Okay, babalikan ko lang yung tanong ni Melinda. Can we shift from regular member to VIP? So wala po kasi tayong regular member talaga. So pang VIP lang po ang ating pang VIP lang po ang ating program. So yeah. Miss Arlene will get you contacted tomorrow. Ang ACY ko, approved na din po ng 1 araw lang. Deposit na lang ang kulang. Okay. So doon sa mga may approved ACY accounts na, we will get you contacted tomorrow for sure para ma-assist namin kayo ng mga account managers natin. Doon naman sa mga wala pang account, right? Go ahead and create an account. Any other questions, guys, or clarifications? Coach, meron na rin ako account sa ACY. Okay, let me i-note ko yung mga pangalan niyo, guys. Saglit lang. Teka lang po. So you have so in 1 USD deposit may VIP access na for lifetime. Yes. So I know it's 2,000, but because we have a program and because we have a promo for the month, 1,000 na lang instead of 2,000. Under the name of Maria Loreto Carillo. So yan po yung full name na ginamit nyo. Si Arlene. Okay, meron tayo si Danilo Herrera and Jessie. Sino pa mga may account na? Ito. Registered din po kaya lang one computer. Okay. Pwede ba mag-create ng demo ko account to test? Oh, speaking of which, I forgot. Diba sabi ko sa inyo kanina, tuturuan ko kayo. So once ma-approve yung account nyo, pag na-approve na yung account nyo sa ACY, all you have to do is to log in dun sa portal. Tapos meron dyang access for the demo account. So you just have to go to the ACY portal. Tapos meron dun download and create account for demo account. Pwede kayo mag-download ng MT4 doon. Pwede kayong gumawa ng demo account doon. Mabilis naman ang approval natin. Wag lang aabutin ng weekend. So, make sure within today or tomorrow morning, kung sakali, may i-upload nyo na yung mga necessary documents. Like, ID lang naman yan, di ba? Like driver's license, passport, kung ano pa man na national ID. Okay, any other questions? Inuumaga na tayo. So, at 11:30, I'm really, really sorry, guys. I really appreciate all of you na nag-stay hanggang ngayon. Trust me, I appreciate you all. Yeah, I really do appreciate you, but it's already very late and we did 1 hour 30 minutes overtime. I hope this was informative to you guys. Ay, si Vanessa. May tanong nga pala si Vanessa kanina, nakalimutan ko yung tinatanong mo. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. And Any other questions? Clarifications? Pwede naman kayong mag-send sa amin ng text message or mag-chat kayo sa Facebook page namin if you have any other question. At saka pala kung meron tayong student dito, do we have any student? Kasi meron po tayong mga students na nagre-require ng what do you call this? Certification para sa kanilang requirement. So if kung meron, just let us know. Kung kailangan mo ng certification, just mag-message ka lang sa amin sa Facebook page. Pwede po send ang opening link. Yes, I will send it via email as well. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And welcome to ACY. Welcome to Limitless. I hope mas tumagal pa yung relationship natin as a mentor and mentee. Yeah, I'll see you guys here in the office hopefully or maybe online classes. Thank you very much po. Magandang gabi. Salamat po sa inyong lahat. Good night po and have a blessed weekend in advance. Thank you po. Bye-bye.